Oh yeah, you guys know what time it is. It's the Halloween season, and it's time for the Fears podcast. Let's do it. Yo guys, Fears, audience, Fears. I got my Halloween hat on, and check it out, new shirt. $6 at Walmart. That's right, guys. $6 at Walmart for this new Halloween shirt. Halloween Deuces. Wait, where is it? Halloween 2, right there. Halloween 2. Not as good as Halloween 1, but I also did like Halloween 2. All right. Lots to talk about, and I mean a lot. So get those questions ready, get those comments ready, get everything ready. Because tonight's show is going to be a doozy. All right. So first of all, I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Hope you guys are doing glorious. Fears, I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay. I found so far, going through my father's death and stuff, if you stay busy, it really, 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 really helps. So I've just been trying to stay as busy as possible. So, yeah. And we'll get into that in just a second. But anyway, today's topics are, here we go. Today's topics are 80s cheesy movies. Any type of 80s cheesy movies. Horror movies, comedies, whatever. We're going to discuss it all. The second topic is errands. I had so many errands to do today. It was redonkulous. Crazy. And then the third one is the Halloween season is upon us, guys. We've entered, the Halloween season. So that's why Fears had to put on all of his getup. I got my hat on. I got my Halloween 2 shirt on. Oh, yeah. So I hope you guys enjoy the ensemble. But anyway, shout out to all of the fans in the chat. We got 3 people watching. Hopefully more comes up. Well, I've got so much to tell you guys. Now I've got 1 person watching. Anyway, they bounce back and forth. But hopefully we'll get some chat here soon. I've got so much to talk to you. Updates. I talked to my grandma today. She's doing well. I talked to my mom. She sounded well, my mom. She sounded like she was doing all right. And my mom, the thing is with my mom is, if she doesn't think about my dad and she stays busy, then my mom's, in a happy, chipper mood. But the minute you stop being busy, guys, that's when me and my mom start breaking down, about my dad. So anyway, sure I'm gonna miss him. I hope I don't cry in this one. But anyway, yeah, it's gonna take some adjusting. But anyway, I hope you guys had a wonderful Tuesday. I had a pretty good Tuesday. It was busy. So Fears, let's see, what other updates before I get going here? Let's see what else. Oh, I've got a job interview lined up. I'm gonna go to it tomorrow and Thursday. So, I'm gonna take LC's advice and I'm gonna go to that job agency. So, fingers crossed. I got 2 interviews. All right. Pretty please. Oh, pretty please. Give me a job. Oh my gosh. So anyway, unfortunately, no stream tonight with Sam. Sam had to work and he was tired. And he said then, because of the hurricane, him and he rents with like 3 other roommates, and they rent a house, and they had a building inspector come, and I guess they because of the hurricane, they have to inspect Sam's house. So he's like, Fears, I don't know how long this is going to take. And I was like, okay, gotcha. Gotcha. So hopefully Sam could come on in later. And I'm going to call LC and get him in the show a little later too. So Sam said if he could, he's going to drop by. Me and Sam are going to try and do a gaming stream this Friday. Sam's really busy. Sam's really busy, and I'm really busy. So yeah. Yo, Jason. Yo. Jason says headhunters are a great source. I don't even. Is headhunters like a job website where you can find jobs? I don't know what headhunters are. Oh, by the way, new shirt. So I bought this hat in 2021, and it matches I got a $6 Walmart shirt. Hey, but don't narc it until you try it. Booyah! Right there. Halloween 2. Look at that. Halloween 2. Michael's like, he's like a pimp, man. He's just standing there in the doorway, and he's like, I see you. I'm going to murder your ass in about 3 seconds. That's right. So Michael's just standing in the doorway, about ready to slit some throats and kill some people. So $6 at Walmart. So you need to get to a Walmart quick and buy this shirt. That's right. Tyler says, have you got a date yet? Not yet. I haven't asked her yet, Tyler. I figured I'd wait and get a job first, or like we can do that whenever. The main thing is making content and finding a job. So yeah, headhunters are people that find jobs for others. My mom used them for accounting. Oh, okay. So basically, where I'm going tomorrow, Jason, at a job agency place, there's going to be tons of headhunters there. Got it. So I'm going to a job agency, and I'm basically just going to be like, look, I need a job. I'm sick of not working. I'm sick of living on pennies. I'll take anything and everything you let me know. So yeah, what do you guys think of Fears' new shirt? Look at this. Amazing. Purple, Halloween colors. Orange is a Halloween color. Black is a Halloween color. Purple is a Halloween color. White and orange. It's all delicious jams and jellies. I had to get some food today, and I'm at Walmart, and I'm like, oh my God. $6.90. It was way off into the distance. Fears walked over, and I was like, oh, that shirt looks cool. Booyah, grabbed it. $6.90. So I hope you guys enjoy the shirt. This may just be my Halloween costume this year, because I wanted to go all out and do the Home Alone guy, but I don't think I'm going to have enough money for the Home Alone guy today. So Tyler, no Home Alone costume this year. Well, goddamn. I wanted to, but no. Oh, well. Have you watched a horror movie each day this month? I just started last night, Jason. So I missed October 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I missed October 1st and 2nd. So, yeah. I'm not documenting it like you are. I've been liking the documentation that you've been putting on your channel. You did what was it? The white DVD, the Sinisters or whatever. And then what was the other one you did? What was the other one you did? I can't remember. Well, last night I started with a classic. Last night I started with John Carpenter's The Fog. Oh, yeah. That's right. I think tonight it's going to be either John Carpenter's The Thing or John Carpenter's They Live. I haven't decided. I have not decided. But last night, John Carpenter's The Fog. Always a classic. Always a good one. I wouldn't say I failed, Jason. I was doing more important things in Missouri for my family. So there it is. And I was traveling. So hopefully you can cut me some slack. You're better off. No one would have gotten the Home Alone reference. I think they would have, Tyler, if I would have explained it. If I hadn't explained it, then probably not. Anyway, so today's topics are 80s cheesy movies that Fears has watched and need to get. Not just 80s cheesy horror films. I'm talking just as a whole 80s cheesy movies. Then the second topic is Halloween is coming up. That's why Fears is getting into the Halloween spirit. It's my favorite holiday. Hell, I love Halloween more than my own birthday, more than Christmas, for God's sakes. And that says a lot because hopefully God will forgive me. Shh, mum's the word. God, I love you. I do. Me and you are like this. I hate to say it. I love Halloween more than Jesus's birthday. It's true. I love Halloween more than Christmas. But Christmas is a big runner-up. So, God, I hope you will forgive me. You know, the Almighty, the Master, you know. Now, I don't like Satan. I don't like Satan. Fuck Satan. Fuck Satan. I just love the Halloween season. Ghouls, goblins, endless cheesy fucking horror movies, candy. You can eat as much candy as you want. Sadly, Fears is too old to go trick-or-treating. I kind of miss trick-or-treating. When Fears was a kid, man, I cleaned up. I cleaned up on the candy. And I was smart. I would buy not one costume, but booyah, 2 costumes. I'd go out, I'd go all the way around the neighborhood, go upstairs to my bedroom, dump the candy out onto my bed and go, oh yeah? What do you think about this? Time for the old switcheroo, buddy. And I'd go into the bathroom, I'd take off one costume, throw on another costume with a mask, and go out for another haul. So I got 2 Halloween experiences for the price of 1. Oh yeah. And I got shitloads of candy. Halloween parties. Oh, yeah. That's why Fears is, I'm getting into the spirit. I'm having fun. You guys are having fun. So welcome to the Halloween season. I got my hat on. I bought this last year when I was in Missouri. And here's the thing. They had tons of Freddy memorabilia. Tons of Jason, tons of Leatherface, tons of that idiot Pinhead. Fuck Pinhead. He's fucking retarded. You're not entrapping me in your little box, and who cares? Wow, you wear a dominatrix dress and you have pins in your face. Crap. Garbage. Worst thing I've ever watched in my life. Right? Drive-In Massacre, The Return of the Ninja Killer is better than Pinhead. I think the better question is why wouldn't it be greater? I mean, the title alone, but Pinhead is just pure shit garbage. Do not waste your time on Pinhead. It's crap. It's garbage. Unbelievable. Anyway, it's my favorite holiday. Oh yeah, it's my favorite holiday. Anyway. So, and then the third topic is Errands. Oh, no. Don't even go there, Visions. I love Visions' dark humor. Visions, keep it up, buddy. This is our season, Visions. Visions has got the dark humor. Pixel's got the dark humor. Fears has got the dark humor. We know Randy's got the dark humor. Visions says, it's probably too scary for you, to be honest. No. I fell asleep. It was boring. It was boring as hell. I got through the first one, and I was like, nah, that was all right. I pop in the second one. I go from this to this, to this, to this, to this. And by the time the movie was over, I was like this, snoozing away. So, yeah. Tyler says, if you had to explain it, they wouldn't have gotten it. You're better off dressing as Michael. That's an easy costume. Well, I'll be honest, Tyler. I don't have it. I don't have it. I don't have it here, but in Missouri, in a box somewhere collecting dust, I've got an epic. I spent like $90 on it. If you want to get a Jason mask or a Freddy mask or a Michael Myers mask, get a high quality mask. Don't get these flimsy, cheesy, Bo Breezy ones at Spirit that I have mocked and made fun of on my TikTok. I have slaughtered the Spirit Halloween store with their cheap, flimsy masks. They have a little bit of both. They've got great quality masks, and then they just have these shit garbage masks that are like flimsy pieces of plastic with one little wire in the back. I'm like, get some creative juices flowing. Make a high quality mask. Don't be selling worthless crap to people, you know? Anyway. But no, so to answer your question, Tyler, I did have an epic. And I actually bought a mechanic suit, a real one. I went to Goodwill and I just lucked out, and it still had grease stains on it. Fears has never washed. I've never washed my Michael Myers greasy mechanic suit, and it's blue. And I just threw it on every year around Halloween time. Gosh, when I was like a teenager, I think I was Michael Myers not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 5 times in a row, something like that. It was ridiculous. Or as Mercenary and me would say, it was redonkulous. Redonkulous. So yeah, Christmas isn't actually Christ's birthday. That's true, because we really don't know Christ's birthday. They just decided to put Christ's birthday on Christmas Day, and it is a pagan holiday. But we what's the word? We celebrate his birthday on that day. But I'll be honest, I love Christmas. I do. I'm telling you, Tyler, I love, and everybody else, I love Christmas. Christmas is more about like family, you know, like, and if you're not with your family, then like you do what I do. I Skype them on Christmas, or you FaceTime them. And while I was filming the Christmas vlog, I had them on Skype for a little bit. And then once I got done with the entire Christmas vlog, then I Skyped them back and thanked my mom and my dad for the gifts. So yeah. And I think it's pretty cool. The last epic gift that my dad gave me was that amazing black GoPro. Awesome. So that's why Fears is never going to get rid of that black GoPro Hero 8. Never. It will be with me to the day I die. I'm sure down the road I'll buy an even better GoPro, like a 9 or a 10 or 11 or a 14, whatever it comes out. But I will use the GoPro Hero 8 that my dad got me as a backup. Hell, I've got 2 backups, because before my dad got me the 8, my brother for my birthday got me a used GoPro, and it was only $150 because it was used, and it was the GoPro Hero 4. And when I came into town, my brother was like, "Hey, John, like, do you still have that GoPro?" I said, "What, the one that you gave me or the one that Dad gave me?" He goes, "Well, both." I said, "Oh, yeah." I said, "Thomas," which is my brother. I said, "Thomas," I said, "I use yours as a backup." Like I said, like, let's say I forgot to charge the one that my dad gave me, and then I'm in a rush and I'm going to a convention. I'll be like, "Oh, I don't have time to charge it. I'll just grab that one, that my brother gave me, and then I'll go to the convention and film." And my brother's like, "How's Dad's camera that he gave you, that he bought you, the GoPro Hero 8 doing?" I said, "It's doing great." I said, "I film almost every vlog with it, every video. Every once in a while I'll bust out like my Kodak camera, because I still like that one, because my dad bought me that one too, and I'll never get rid of that one either." So, yeah. Tyler says, "Yeah, I would have guessed you wouldn't have liked Hellraiser. It definitely doesn't seem like your type of movie." I tried though, Tyler, because you don't know until you try. Like, I still have to watch Lighthouse, because at first I was shitting on it because, the dude watched it. But then, like, me and the dude kind of made up, and I was like, I was just narking it because at the time I was mad at the dude. But now I'm not mad at the dude anymore. So I was like, all right, I'll give it a go sometime. So at some point, I'm going to watch The Lighthouse. But yeah, no, I tried. I watched one. I'll be honest. The first Hellraiser, it's not bad. It's okay. The second one, I fell asleep. I don't even know how the second one ends because I didn't get to watch. I didn't rewatch it because I fell asleep. I fell asleep about halfway through the second one on this comfy couch right here, right here. So, and then like Randy told me like Hellraiser's got like 6 or 7 sequels, and I was like, oh, the hell with that noise. I'm like, I'm not watching all those. No, 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 no. I know like Visions is the horror master. Like I'm telling you, Visions, like I bow down to you, buddy. I thought Fears was the horror master. Like Visions is telling me some good ones. Wheels of Terror, like by the way, Visions, I watched that trailer last night. Oh my god. I was right here. I was on the floor losing my mind. I was on the floor just like losing it. I threw my hat across the apartment because I was laughing that hardcore. Oh my god. So I would say Visions is probably the master of disaster, the master of terror. Fears is probably like an apprentice. I'm Visions' apprentice when it comes to horror movies. But I'm learning the ways of horror through Visions. Because he's like, Fears, and he goes, oh, like, I never thought. I picked up that Dead End Drive. I was like, well, first of all, they're Australians. It looks like they filmed it in Australia. Everything about it is Australian. I'm like, there's no way Visions has watched this. I said, hey, Visions. And I said, hey, Visions. I popped up the DVD. I'm like, hey, Visions, have you seen this? Have you seen this? And he's like, oh, yeah. He's like, Fears, I've seen that. And I was like, oh, my God. It's that old. It's that old. Like, drive-in or whatever the hell it's called. What is it? Dead End Theater, Dead End Drive Theater. It is so friggin' old. But yeah. But I can't wait to watch it. Now I knew Jack Frost 2 was going to be hilarious because the first one is pure hilarious. So yeah. Anyway, let's see here. Let me scroll down. Let's see. Tyler says, I really don't think you will like it, but yeah, try it out. Well, I did try it out, Tyler. I've already tried it. It was a year ago. And I went up to my library, and they don't have all the Hellraisers, but they have some. And I said, you know what? I said, I've been shitting on this movie for a long time because when I was like 16, I saw bits and pieces of the first one, and I was like, Fears, you can't shit on it until you watch it. So they had 1 and 2 at my library. So I watched it, and the first one's like, yeah, that's all right, that's okay. Like I said, I fell asleep during the second one. I have no idea how it ends. So I tried, Tyler. I really did. Jason says, yeah, Tyler, there's just no explanation. Michael is human and just never dies for no explanation. Because he's pure evil, Jason. He is pure evil. He doesn't need an explanation. He's a dude in a mechanic suit. He hates everybody, and he wants to kill everybody, which makes him a badass. Because you just cannot kill him. Same way with Jason. They have hacked him to pieces. Hell, in Jason 9 Hellraiser, they blow him up. They blow up his body. Sadly, though, Visions, I went back. Zombie Surf Ninjas or whatever, I couldn't find it. I should have got it when it was in my hand, and now it's probably gone forever. And I don't remember the name of it. It was like Surf Zombies or like California Surf Zombies or some. I can't remember what it was, but oh, don't worry, Visions. I'll find it. I will find it. Oh yeah, because now Fears is on a mission. I'm on a mission. It's gonna happen. Oh yeah. Anyway, let's continue on. I hope everybody's having a wonderful night. I hope everybody likes the Fears Man's new T-shirt. Halloween 2, baby. Oh yeah. Even better news. There's 2 reasons why I got this. Well, 3 reasons why I got this Halloween shirt. 1, it's Halloween. 2, it's super cheap. And 3, my friend Jeff called and said, Fears, I've been following your social media. He goes, you haven't been to a convention in months. And I was like, I know, Jeff. I said, between not having a job and working sometimes and not working. And then I said, I don't know if you, I said, I didn't post much on social media. I said about my dad's passing. I said, I just put it on my Facebook because I have tons of friends, tons of family in Missouri on my Facebook. And I said, I put it there for anyone to go to. And he said, yeah, I did see it, Fears. And he goes, I would have went, but I live in Florida. I said, Jeff, I said, I understand. I said, thanks for being a good friend. And he goes, you need to come to a convention and blow off some steam, buddy. I was like, eventually. He's like, no, 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 no. He's like, now. And I was like, well, what do you mean? And he's like, there's a convention this weekend. He's like, don't worry about paying, just go. He's like, I got you. So I'm going to a convention this weekend. Get those creative juices flowing. It's not like Fears needs another project. I've got a million projects to edit. But what is Fears' golden rule? And I've told Jason this. Jason, I think, remember like when we did projects and stuff together and I like sat right beside you and it was like 8 in the morning and you're like, Fears, where the hell do you get this energy? I was like, it's 8 in the morning. Oh, yeah. And then like you're like half dead asleep. And then like Jason would be sitting there on his computer, like working on like Jack-O-Lantern Productions, that little fucking thing on your computer, Jason. I don't know why, but that fucking image that Jason made, he'd spend months on it in Photoshop. You guys remember that program? That's kind of a blast from the past. They still kind of do Photoshop, but me and Jason were all Photoshop, and he's like, Fears. He goes, this took me forever to make. I was like, I know, it's fucking great. And that's when I went to my first convention. Jason started it. Jason said, hey, Fears, you ever been to Comic-Con? I was like, I had no idea what it was. I was like, what the hell is Comic-Con? And he's like, you've never been? I was like, I couldn't tell you what the hell Comic-Con even means. And he's like, oh, Fears. He's like, there's one coming up. You got to go. So Phoenix Comic-Con 2010, very first con ever. Sadly, I didn't film anything there. I just took a bunch of pictures. Fears I hadn't got that idea yet in my brain. Like, hey, you should bring your video camera, get some good content. It was the next convention where I was like, wait a minute. Fears has got an idea. The light bulb is going off in my head. And the very next convention, I was like, if they'll let me bring in a video camera. I was kind of afraid to bring in a video camera because I didn't know if you could film in there. I asked them, I said, hey, are you allowed to take pictures? But I wasn't, back then I was like, I wasn't as fearless as I am now. Now I'll just go anywhere and everywhere and just be filming. Unless if I offend, I don't try to offend people. Like if I can tell someone's uncomfortable, like when I've got my vlogging camera out, I'll ask them, is it okay if I film over here? Like you don't have to be in it. Because sometimes people randomly walk through the background, but I wasn't sure if you could bring a camera at that convention. But the next one, I definitely asked it, is it okay to bring my camera to this horror convention? And they're like, go nuts. They're like, take as many photos, take as many videos you want. And I was like, oh, sweet. I was like, hell yeah, let's do it. So that's when the adventures started. Oh, yeah. Oh, Lord. Well, Visions, I have to pin this one. Visions says, oh, yeah, Fears, you'll definitely love some Hellraiser anime. Puke garbage. I must, I must mention, Visions. What shirt did Fears come up with? Anime bullshit. It still lives on in Fears' heart today. That's all I'm going to say. Anime bullshit. Let's continue on. Let's see. Tyler says, I'm not really a fan either. Jason, he can't die. That's it. That's not very interesting. Oh, right. He has the power to have his death every single time he comes back. I agree, Tyler. But, well, he really didn't. He didn't actually die until the fourth one. He actually did die in the fourth one. The fifth one was like a copycat. Like some guys like, what? You killed my son? Oh, I'll just use the story of Jason and I'll be a copycat. I'll mimic Jason. Everyone will think it's Jason, but I'm gonna kill all those like teenagers that killed my son, blah, blah, blah. In the sixth one, that's when he comes back to life. That's the first time he comes back to life. In the seventh one, he comes back to life, in the eighth, and the ninth, and the 10th, and all the other ones since then. But The sixth one, he gets struck by lightning, and that's the one that started all. What's up, Pixel? I know I'm far behind on the comments. I wasn't ignoring you, buddy. I was just trying to talk to everybody. But Pixel's in the house. Jason's in the house. Vision's in the house. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, Pixel. Did you see it? Oh, yeah. Some Michael Myers epicness. Oh, yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah. This may be my Halloween costume this year. I'll just wear this whenever me and Sam game. Sam totally forgot that we still need to finish Atlas. He goes, oh, that's right. And I said, what? You forgot that we didn't finish it? He goes, well, Fears, it's been a long time. Like you've been gone for 2.5, almost 3 weeks. And I was like, that's true. I'm like, I would have thought, though. I'm like, Sam, you got a better memory than me. And Sam's like, no, he's like, I just slipped my mind. So we still got to beat that. That's right. Nice threads. Now take it off. Visions, you don't want to see Fears' flabby belly. Because, yes, I'm still, well, not fat, but I'm still chubby. And my scar is gnarly, man. On my stomach, my scar's like that long. So you don't want to see that. Plus, I'm not taking my shirt off on camera. So no. Plus, you're kind of scaring me, buddy. Why does one of my best friends wants me? Wait a minute. What is this? Jason, how dare you? Oh my gosh. Jason just lost some friendship points. Oh man. Jason, how could you? How could you? Jason says, Michael Myers gives me a good napo. One tear. One tear. How dare you? Well, you know what? Your Batman collection gives me a good napo. I'm just joking, Jason. I don't care. I don't care. Actually, your Batman collection is flipping amazing, dude. It's the personal Jason Batcave, and it is glorious. So I was just joking, buddy. But I saw that. As soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, I'm gonna go nuts on that comment. Well, to each their own. Some people like Jason. Some people like Freddy. Some people like, Leprechaun or Chucky or Ghostface or whoever. So to each their own. I was joking, Jason. Anyway, let's see here. Let's see here. Tyler says that's just bad writing. Well, you know what, Tyler? If they make that many sequels, eventually they're gonna run out of like interesting topics, interesting ways to kill him. Like when they got to Jason Part 10, like Jason Goes to Space, they literally were like, well, we've done everything with Jason. Like, what the hell do we do now? And I watched the behind the scenes pixel of Jason 10, and the director was like, we literally sat in a room for 2 weeks writing every possible scenario that we could put Jason in. Jason goes to Africa. Jason, Jason in an interdimensional place. Jason time travels. Then he said someone brought up Jason Goes to Space, and then they're like, oh, that would be kind of interesting. And he said they kept throwing stuff around. Jason versus Chucky, they were going nuts with it. And I guess they finally landed on, well, hey, space is pretty doable. That'd be kind of a cool story. And then they went off and did it. So there it is. So, yeah. Let's see. Jason says, let's see here. Oh, I'm missing my, I'm so far behind. I'm so sorry. Jason says, yeah, Tyler, there's just no explanation. Michael is human and just never dies for no explanation. Now, I'll give you that. Vision says, I would say Pixel would know more than I do. He must be the final boss. I don't know. I don't know, Visions. You and Pixel, well, let's put it this way. You and Pixel have got me beat on the horror movies. Because I never thought in a million years I was walking through finding some cheesy stuff. I was like, that sucks. I'm like, they don't have shopping mall. I'm like, oh, well, I'll just buy it sometime when I get a job and make some more money. I'm like, Pixel found it on Amazon for $20. Now, Pixel, is that $20 without shipping or $20 with shipping? Let me know in the chat, buddy. And I was like, looking around, I was like, I kind of wanted the movie, but I'm like, and I had already seen it, but I was like, Fears must own Chopping Mall. I'm walking through, and as soon as I saw a dead end driving, I was like, there is no way in hell. I'm like, that Visions has watched this. So I was very surprised when you're like, oh yeah, Fears filmed it in Australia. They are Australian. Bunch of teenagers are like, you can't keep me locked up in this drive-in like prison. And they just like make this ramp and go flying through like the drive-in sign. Like I saw that in the trailer. I was like, oh God, I can't wait to watch this. So I'm very impressed, buddy. So you guys are more of a horror master than Fears is. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Tyler says Pixel is the god prince of horror movies. That's true. But Pixel, whenever we hang out, man, I don't care what you say. There's no way in hell I'm watching any Hostel. That's just too creepy for Fears. And I cannot watch that human centipede. Ugh. The thought of it, someone's mouth sewn to someone's ass, and whew, that's just creepy, man. And then they try to like rip their face off, and like blood and shit's like coming out of their teeth, and oh man, that just gives me the willies, dude. Ugh. Anyway. Visions, have you seen Zombie Beavers? Oh my God. That's hilarious. That's a must. I'm adding that. I am adding that, Jason. I'm adding that. No, Jason, but that sounds amazing. That does sound amazing. Well, hell, zombie surfers sound hilarious. I had the damn Blu-ray in my hand, but I put it back because I thought the other ones were more hilarious. I kind of regret not. I should have just got them both, but I was like, Fears is on a budget, Anyway, Pixel says, I want Fears to watch the original Suburbia just for his take on it. Well, I've seen the Suburbia one with Shia LaBeouf. That's not the original one, is it, Pixel? And now I've watched both versions of Black Christmas. That one little kid or it's either a kid or a teenager. Like, I guess he got picked on, and it's like Christmas and shit. And then he's underneath like the staircase, and then they're all like, forever, forever. And he's like screaming it, but he does it like real creepy. Forever. And I'm just like, you are forever hilarious. That's what Fears has got to say. Visions, it's fantastic. It's got such good comic bits. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing Ginger Dead Man. That sounded Ginger Dead Man 2. They actually made a sequel to that piece of crap. There it is. Zombie Beavers should be a must-watch. Now it is. Trusty Axe. Trusty Axe, trust me, that's on Fears' to-do list. Zombie Beavers. So I have to watch the trailer before I go to bed tonight. So now I gotta watch Chud. I gotta watch Wheels of Terror and The Car, because that one does look good. I found that one on my own. And now Zombie Beavers. But horror fans will be gently surprised at how well it was done, considering the budget. Very true. Very, very true. I can't wait for Pretend Stories to get back in here. He said we're going to Gators. Pretend Stories, get back in here. Fears is back in Florida. Pixel, I think Fears would enjoy the movie 100 Days of Solemn. I don't know what that is, but let me know, Jason. Kind of give me like a 10-second version of what it. Pixel says, yeah, that one's hilarious. Oh, epically hilarious. Good quote, Pixel. That's a classic John Fears line. Nice threads, take it off. The scar rules. I don't know, Pixel. I don't know if the scar rules. I'm sorry, Visions said that. Visions, it definitely, I don't know if it rules, but it definitely hurt. It definitely hurt. You got to get more comfortable. Oh, no, not when it comes to like Hostel and like Centipede and shit. Fuck that noise. That's just too creepy, man, and too gross and disgusting. Seriously, I got through Hostel 1, and then I barely got through Hostel 2. And I've told you guys this story. I was like, Fears, why are you watching this? I'm like, I like gory movies, but I'm like, this is just it's too much. Too much gore. Too much gore. No. And I shut it off. I couldn't take it anymore. I was like, yeah, I'm good. Pixel said that he's looking forward to not just Chucky season 1, but Chucky season part 2. Pixel, I'm so far behind on television and movies. One day I will watch Chucky season 1. I don't even know where it takes place in the series. Is it a continuation from the movies to now television, Pixel? I haven't even the last one I've watched Chucky Child's Play 1, 2, 3, Bride of Chucky with that Tiffany girl doll or whatever, Seed of Chucky, and that's when I stopped. I haven't watched like Cult of Chucky and what's the other one? The other movie I can't remember. And then I haven't watched any of the television shows. So there you are. There you are. But hopefully season 2 is great. Jason saves camp and Jason goes to jail. There you go. There you go. I know what you're doing, Pixel. I love Ernest P. Worrell too. He's great. You know, with his little buck teeth. Hell yeah. Slam dunk Ernest. Oh, I've seen that one. That one's great. Me and Visions have been watching horror movies since we were 3 years old. Yeah, Fear started late. Fear started late. I didn't watch horror movies because I wasn't allowed to until I was 16. And I remember I was over at a friend's house and we were just playing video games late one night. And he said, Fears, it's almost 11. He's like, you just want to like stay over and just like do an all-nighter of like movies and video games? And I was like, yeah, why not? Because I went over there Saturday, so I didn't have shit to do on Sunday. So I called my mom and make sure, hey, yo, is it cool that I stay over here? And my mom's like, yeah, go nuts. And that's when my friend, for the first time, popped in Halloween with Michael O. Myers. And so the relationship started, and then I just started branching off on my own. I don't know, Tyler. It sounds bad. He says, Human Centipede isn't that bad. I don't know. Just the thought of it makes Fears' stomach cringe. Anyway. There's the new Child's Play with Mark Hamill as Chucky. I've seen that one too. I've seen that one. That one's, it's all right, but nothing will be as good as the original. But it had some decent moments in it. Decent. So the remake was kind of meh. It was all right. It wasn't terrible, though. I do agree, though, Tyler. It wasn't terrible. Anyway, before we continue on, I want to show you guys some cool stuff that my mom gave me of my dad. So at the funeral, they had something really nice. So my mom gave me a bunch of stuff. So the funeral home was nice enough. Me, my brother, and my mom and Grandma Fears wrote my my dad's obituary, and it was quite long. And they put it on their website, they put it on paper, and then they laminated it and put it on this thing, so I'll have it forever. So I'm going to use this as my bookmark whenever I'm reading my Bible. I'm going to take out my old bookmark and probably throw that one away because that one doesn't mean anything. I got it like at my public library. They were handing out like bookmarkers. So I'm going to use my dad as my bookmarker for my Bible, and it came out really good. They got the American flag on there, and the rest of my dad's stories on the back, and the front of it's this one. And then they had these small cards for everyone to take. So it says my dad. There's my dad. So now you guys know where Fears gets his good looks from, because my dad was a handsome fellow. It says John William Fears, born March 14th, 1957. September 16th, 2022. So that's when my dad passed away. And on the back it says, God saw you were getting tired and a cure was not to be. He put his hands around you and whispered, come with me, John. With tearful eyes we watched you and saw you pass away. Although we love you dearly, we could not make you stay. A golden heart stopped beating. Hardworking, hands at rest. God broke our hearts to prove to us he only takes the best. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome for them to say that about my dad. All true statements. So yeah, so there was that. And I grabbed a couple of them. And then I really liked the picture that my mom printed out. And I said, Mom, I would love to get a frame and put Dad on my side table in my bedroom next to my Bible So my mom printed out. This is the original photo of my dad. So, and this is when him and my mom went to England just for a vacation, just my mom and my dad. So this picture was taken in England. So, what do you guys think? Pixel, good picture? I think it's a pretty good picture of my dad. My dad really see me and my dad, it was reversed when it came to glasses. I only wear glasses in the morning and at night. I love wearing contacts. My dad always liked wearing glasses more. He only wore his contacts when he absolutely had to. But I think this is a pretty rad photo of my dad. I'm going to get a frame in a couple of days and I'm going to put it right next to my Bible. And then my mom found this old gem. I said, Mom, I've got a picture of you and Dad in a frame. I said, now I've got that new picture of Dad. I said, I don't have a picture. I said, I've got a picture of me, you, Dad, and my brother in a frame. But I said, I don't have a picture of just like me and my brother. My mom found this old gem. You guys are going to laugh at this. When I was a kid, I guess I still kind of like wearing bow ties, but I loved wearing bow ties as a kid. Oh, Lord. Look at that. Look at Little Fears. That is Little Fears in his bow tie with my brother. Look at this. Oh, my Lord. My hair's still kind of the same. I still kind of part it to the left, you know? So I wish it was I'm sorry, I wish it was bigger. But my mom said, like, well, that's your favorite photo. I said, this is my favorite photo of me and my brother. So I'm going to get a frame and put this on my coffee table, or not my side table in my bedroom. So yeah, nope, I'm the older brother, Visions. So, and for some reason, my mom loved putting us in high knee socks. Look at those knee socks. Oh my Lord, those white knee socks. Very British of my mom to put me in high knee socks. But I'm rocking the bow tie. I am rocking the bow tie like no other, man. See, I'm cute now. I was cute back then. The little pitter patter of Little Fear's feet. That's right. I was crawling around, playing video games, going nuts, bundles of energy, playing with Legos till 4 in the morning. Oh, yeah. So not really much has changed. So there it is. And then I'm going to have my speech, and I'm going to trim this off, and I'm either going to, whenever I put this in a frame, I think I'm going to put this behind it and put it in a frame, because I never want to get rid of my speech that I did for my dad. And then this was the program for my dad, and it says on the front, it says, surely goodness and mercy shall can't even talk. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. And then it says, we proclaim Jesus Christ and promote community and joy, hope, love, and peace. We are here to celebrate. We are here to honor, not celebrate. Jesus, I'm tired. We are here to honor the life of John William Fears, a service remembering a great man. And then it says memories of John Fears right here. And if you look all the way down here, John Fears, that's when Fears stood up, and I killed it with my speech, man. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, but this is definitely going in a frame here in a couple. What do you guys think of this picture? You got like, my dad looks pretty rad in this picture. Like, he only had a couple of gray hairs. I think this was when his cancer was in remission, because at one time my dad kind of beat it. He had the cancer in remission for like 10 years. And we thought, I swear, I thought we had, me, my mom, my brother thought my dad had the cancer licked. But the thing is with cancer, if they don't take it all out, it starts growing back like a fungus. And when it came back, holy hell, it came back with a thunder. And unfortunately, it ate my dad alive. But you know what? My dad, he was a tough SOB, man. And I am so proud of him for not giving up. Most people would be like, oh, the hell with this. I'm just going to give up. My dad always was hopeful. And he goes, they're going to find a cure, or I'll find a cure. I'll do some radical treatments. Remember that one treatment that he got in? It worked for a little while, and he had to audition for that clinical trial. And he got in. See, my dad was a smart cookie because he was like, well, if I don't look myself, the doctors may miss that. So while the doctors were looking for cures and stuff and doing everything they possibly could, my dad was on the computer researching. So if I ever get it, I'd probably lead by his example, and I'd look for research and do all that shit too. But I cannot wait to get this in a frame. So my dad is always with me. Well, I know he's always going to be with me, but right by my bedside. So, hell yeah. Jason, have you got a picture? I'm sure you got a picture of your grandfather. I saw a picture of Jason's grandfather. Jason told me he was a hell of a bowler. Jason, the one thing in that video, I wish you would have had some footage of your grandpa bowling. You know what I'm saying? That would have made. I loved your video where you honored your grandfather, but I remember you said like 3 times, "Oh, my grandpa was like an epic bowler. He taught me how to bowl." I wish we could have had some bowling footage in there. That would have been cool. That would have been cool. So anyway, that's all I wanted to show you. Let's get back to the stream. But I was going to show you guys all that stuff yesterday, but I forgot. So, yeah. But I think my mom picked a really good picture of my dad. He looks really good in that photo. And then this photo just makes me lose it every time I see this photo. Let's see. I don't even know how old I am. The back says, oh, here we go. My mom labeled the back. Johnny Fears, 3 years and 6 months. So I'm 3 years old and 6 months, and my brother was 9 months old. And this photo was taken in 1987. Oh, my Lord. With the classic 80s backdrop. Look at that crappy Kmart backdrop. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Listen, everybody at one time has went to Kmart or went to Walmart and sat behind those hilarious backdrops. You would think Kmart would have a better backdrop. No. Crap. Horrible. Garbage. But for the 80s, it worked. Anyway. Let's see. What did I miss? I thought your brother was... Oh, no, I read that one. Vision says, a friend of mine was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer last week. He fell off the Nepal today. Oh, wow. That's nuts. I'm telling you, Visions, cancer sucks, man. I can't wait till they find a treatment. Because if I ever got cancer, I'd be like, look, just take me now. Cancer eats away at you a little piece at a time. And I don't know how much it hurts, but by looking at my dad, he went through pure hell. So I'm sure it really hurts. So yeah. Jason says, no pictures. I had the college ring that sits on my work desk, and I wear it on Christmas every year. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, Jason. I remember just in the video, I wish we could have had, I think it would have been really cool to have some pictures in the video of your grandpa like bowling or some video footage. But that was a cool tribute video, and I'm kind of inspired. I told Jason a few days ago, maybe I told you guys, at some point, it's too fresh right now to make a tribute video for my dad. I'm going to have to let it simmer for a little while because it's just too emotional to even think about. But here in a couple of weeks, I'm going to make my dad a tribute video. I took some pictures of my dad's gravesite, and I took some video footage of like where, like the barracks of where they put all the troops, and I took some pictures of the posters that we made of all my dad's life and all of his accomplishments. So I'm going to throw a little something together, you know. So hopefully you guys will see it. Hopefully you guys will like it here in a couple of weeks. But I just can't do it. It's still fresh. I can't do it right now, but give it a month or two, and then I'll probably get around to make that video. Here he is, finally. Pretend Story says, John, hope you're doing well. I'm hanging in there. I had to leave Florida. The girl said she's done with it. We'll hit you up when I settle in New Jersey. Hope you're doing okay with everything. Talk soon. Oh, so you're gone? Oh, damn, man. I was looking forward to you and me babe hunting. Well, you being my sidekick. You've already got a girl, but you being my wingman, I was going to Gators, man. So I guess no Gators? I mean, unless you want to fly down Pretend Stories. I mean, I understand. You gotta do what makes your ladies happy, and if you're with a lady, which it seems like you are, if she didn't like it, then I get it. It's not this state isn't for everyone. Uh, Damn, man, I was really looking forward to Gators and finally meeting another fan. I've only met a couple of fans in real life. I was really looking forward to meeting you, Pretend Stories. Well, let me know if you ever want to fly down and we'll go to Gators. We'll go. Maybe I'll take Randy to Gators because I've heard of it. I've just never gone to Gators. But Pretend Stories, we got to make this happen. Mercy, oh man, is here, and he says, "How's the job hunt? It's good. I applied a couple of jobs when I was in Missouri. I did about 9 or 10 Mercenary Man when I was there, and I should have did more, but like there was so much funeral stuff. So at night, like right before I would go to bed, each night I tried to apply to at least one. Today I applied to 3 jobs because I had so many errands to do today. I got up at like 8:30 and I did my last errand at like 5:36ish because I got home around 6:40ish and I started the stream at like 7ish. So the last errand of the day was me grocery shopping because I had slim to no food because I threw a lot out because I only kept the frozen stuff that I knew wouldn't perish because all my other food, like there was bananas and salad and fruit and stuff. I was like, well, I got to get rid of all this because by the time I get back, it'll be rotten to the core. So yeah, so I had to get some foodo. Jason said, "Yeah, I noticed similarities in your speech from mine." I'll be honest, Jason, I don't remember your speech, but I'll take your word for it. No, I when I wrote my dad's speech to say what I said in the funeral, I just sat in my mom's guest bedroom, just kind of laid on the bed, grabbed the notepad, and just said what I wanted to say from the heart, you know? So, yeah. Little Bob says, "Hang in there, buddy. So happy you were able to come spend some time with your family." Oh, yeah. I'm so glad too. So, yeah. Yep. Oh, shit. I misread it. Pixel said he broke up with this girl he's saying. Wait, let me read that again. "John, hope you're doing well. I had to leave Florida. The girl said she's done with it all. We'll hit you up when I settle." Oh, so your lady Pretend Story stayed in Florida and she said she's done with you and now you're going back to New Jersey. Ah, okay. Well, hey, sorry it didn't work out, man. That sucks. That sucks. Well, damn. Well, Pretend Stories, we're hanging out. You don't need that girl. Fuck her, man. You know? You seem like a cool dude, you know? Many more fish in the sea. So it probably was no big loss for 10 stories, you know? So anyway, hopefully you bounce back for 10 stories. Hopefully, you're not like Fears and will not have any action for like 3 years. Oh my Lord. You know, Fears is getting antsy. I want a lady. I don't want to die alone. That would suck. But you'll find somebody, buddy. But we're gonna hang out soon. Pretend Stories. Let me know the next time you're in town, and we will hit up that Gators. Because you said there's like chicks galore there. I've never been to it though, but I hear good things. I hear good things. So yeah. Let's see. Mercenary Man says, "What up, Vision? What up, Exhume Visions? Hope you're doing good." Vision says, "Doing good. Just printing shirts and watching the tubes." That's right. And who are you watching on the tubes? Your old buddy Fears. That's right. Fears brings that content. That's right. And when are you not printing shirts, buddy? I mean, that's so cool. A hobby became your job, and it's so fucking rad that you have your own website. Hopefully, one day Fears can get a website like that, like a merch store, and make tons and tons of stuff. That'd be awesome. One of these days. Vision says, "Sound like she's single." It does. It does. Well, Pretend Stories. I'm sorry that happened, buddy. Sorry that happened. But we will hang. All right. I just wanted to show you guys all this stuff. Anyway, let's get to the second topic. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's get to the first topic. I haven't even talked about the first topic because I've been updating you guys and all that stuff. Exhume. Hang on. I need to call LC to see if he still wants to come into the show. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, guys. Because if he's eating dinner, like with his, kids and his wife and stuff, I don't want to bombard him, or if he's still at work or whatever, So let me give this hilarious guy a call. I put him in my phone as LC YouTube friend Gung. That's what I have him programmed in my phone.
Fears, what they do?
Yo, buddy, what's up, man? Are you watching the Are you watching the stream? I'm streaming.
No, I'm actually doing one too. I'm hopefully about to beat this motherfucker right here in this game.
Oh, you're beating the game?
Yeah, I'm like towards the end of the game now. I'm playing The Last of Us.
What game are you playing?
The Last of Us, the one that they're coming out with HBO's coming out with the TV show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm on it right now.
I have no idea what you're on about, buddy. I'll be honest.
Yeah. I'm on it right now. I'm playing it. It's called The Last of Us.
The Last of Us. I've just never heard of it. Well, when you beat it, or later, look, keep your Instagram open or your Twitter, because I'm going to send you a link. Once I get done talking about all the topics, we got to get a classic LC cameo in Fears'. It's the Halloween season, buddy. Fears got. I'm in all my Halloween gear from head to toe on my stream. You got to come in and we'll chat some Halloweeny stuff.
Yeah, I'll be on your live stream. Yeah. What time you going live?
I'm live. I'm live right now. I've been.
You're live right now?
I've been live for about an hour and 40 minutes. So as soon as I get done talking about all the topics, because I've been updating everybody about my mom, and I showed them some really cool things that my mom gave me. Like my mom gave me some pictures of my dad and stuff, and then the funeral home gave us these little cool cards to remember my dad. I'm gonna put one of those cards in a frame. And put that next to my bed and my Bible, and then have my dad's picture next to the Bible and stuff. So he's always there with me and all that. So as soon as I get done with talking about all the topics, I'm gonna throw you a link, buddy. So just keep your Instagram and your Twitter open, all right?
All right, yeah. My Instagram's open, my Twitter's open.
Okay, cool.
And then hopefully I'll be done soon, and I'll jump on your live stream.
And then you beat that damn game, buddy. You take those villains down.
Yeah, I'm trying to beat it, my dude. So,
well, give me. Tell my fans, because they can hear you. Give me a 10-second version. What's this game about?
Well, this game is about basically an infection, so people turn into technically zombies.
Oh, nice.
There's one girl that's immune, so she carries the cure in her blood.
Okay.
So I gotta get her to the hospital. Right now, as we speak, I'm looking at a big ass giraffe.
Nice.
Man.
A zombie giraffe. Oh, there you go. Nice.
I'm looking at a giraffe. So it's pretty cool. But hopefully, I'm towards the end of the game, and then I'll beat this motherfucker, and then.
I'm just losing it. I'm being honest, Elsie. I'm losing it over the zombie giraffes. And not only do they have normal zombies in this game, they have a zombie giraffe. That's fucking hilarious.
No.
Oh, is it just a normal giraffe? Oh, okay. Well, you said giraffe, and then you said zombies. I thought you were like, oh yeah, Fears, I gotta take down this giraffe, 7 foot, zombie giraffe and shit. All right.
All right, brother, no problem, my friend. I'll go ahead and I'll hit you up later on when I'm done.
Oh yeah, I'll send you the link, man. All right.
Sounds good.
All right, bye-bye.
All right.
Well, he would have thought he would have told me, he said zombies and then he said giraffe. I was like, oh, zombie giraffe? He means there's zombies and giraffes in it. Okay. I'll be honest, guys, I still haven't got a hold of Randall. Randall, I'm praying for you. I hope you're doing good. The only thing I've heard about Randall dropped a comment on one of my videos and said, hey, Fears, I just want to let you know, me and my mom are still in a hotel, riding out the storm. We don't even know if our house is still there or flooded. I will keep you updated. And then I wrote him back on that comment and said, all right, Randall, I'm glad you and your mom are okay and you're riding it out in a hotel. Give me a call the minute you can. And then I wrote on his Facebook today, hey, Randall, I haven't heard from you in a while, buddy. FaceTime me or give me a call. So I hope Randy's all right. I really do. Anyway, let's see. Where did we leave off? Ooh, I like this. Jason said, I just picked up the Shout Factory Friday the 13th box set for half price. Nice. Now, did you get this at one of those flea market things that you go to, Jason? Like that horror flea market you were telling me about? And I hope you talked them the price down, because at these conventions, they always want an arm and they're like, oh, yeah, I'll sell that to you for $30. And then in my head, I'm like, you're mentally ill if you think Fears is paying $30 for that. I'm like the master of negotiations. I'm like, yeah, I'll definitely get that down to like $10. And then they're like, no, you won't. And I'm like, oh, yes, I will. I'm like, if we talk long enough, you will do what fear says. I'm like, there's no way in God's green earth I would ever pay $35. And then once you get them sucked in, then you get them down to like $5 or $10, and then you walk away happy. Oh yeah, oh yeah. If you guys watch enough of Fears' streams or my vlogs, eventually you will get the greatest power bestowed upon you. My negotiation tactics and deals. There's only that one old lady, that one crafty old like Chinese bitch. She would not, and you guys have seen her in the vlogs. She went from happy to mad within 80 seconds. I'm sorry, 8 seconds, not 80 seconds. 8 seconds. No matter what I did, all my tactics failed. So she's the only one that I've never been able to talk down. Anyway, that's not too bad. Anyway, Mercenary Man says, I think we all know what The Last of Us is. Not everybody, because I certainly didn't know what the hell it was, Mercenary Man. You know? That's why I had a look on there like, I have no idea what LC's talking about. I'm like, LC's a pretty good guy and a pretty good judge of character. So I'm like, he wouldn't play a crap game, you know? And same thing with Sam. Sam's a good guy, good friend. Just like LC, he's a good friend. They play some pretty kick-ass games. I mean, every game that I played with LC when I was over there and every game that I played with Sam, awesome. The only one that me and Sam differ on is I fucking love that Home Alone game. And Sam's like, Fears, I would literally have someone stick, pins in my fucking eye than to play that again. I was like, oh, we're definitely playing that again, buddy. Fears has beat that, 9-10 times, and it never gets old. I love Home Alone. The movie, they had a cartoon version of it when I was a kid. Figure that one out. A cartoon version of Home Alone. I about lost my mind when I started watching it. Jason says, no, I bought it online from their from their website. Oh, so it technically was from the flea market, but it was from the flea market website. Jason, I saw all that footage. The flea market looks amazing. So they must do this every couple of weeks or every year around Halloween or something. The next time we hang out, buddy, or the next time I come to visit you or something, I've got to check this out. I've got to check it out. Jason, originally 150, but only 75. Well, there you go. You were able to chalk them down to 75. That's decent. I could get it down for lower than that, but that's decent. Very true, Visions. Visions has been like, yep, I've been a victim of Fierce's marketing tactics several times. That's right. That's right. No offense, Visions. There's been many, many, many people that have fallen at Fierce's feet. My negotiation tactics almost always succeeds because I was taught by the two greatest guys ever, Grandpa Fears and my dad. My Grandpa Fears was the best. But just to watch him, oh my gosh. Like I remember when I've only gotten a real Christmas tree a couple times in my life. But my Grandpa Fears almost always would have a real Christmas tree. And to watch his negotiation skills was bloody fantastic. The guy's like, oh yeah, he goes, you like that tree? And my grandpa's like, I love this tree. It's amazing. He goes, how much is it? And he's like, I'll sell it to you for about $20. And my grandpa would start laughing. He's like, really? And the guy's like, yeah, why? He's like, come on. He's like, you can do a little bit better than that. And the guy's like, well, he's like, how about 16? And then my grandpa's like, look, he's like, you're not taking the customer into consideration. And this is where you suck them in. You make them feel guilty. That's just one way to do it. My grandpa's like, look, I gotta tie this to my car. I gotta lug it back. He's like, I want a decent price, but I also want a decent tree. And he goes, and this is the best tree. And he's like, I'll tell you what. He's like, how about 12? And I was like, that's pretty good. And the guy's like, oh, no. He's like, 15, that's the lowest I'll go. And whenever they say that, you think it's over. No, it's not over. It's just beginning, baby. And so my grandpa is still talking to him like, come on, man, it's Christmas. And then the guy's like, I'll tell you what. He goes, this is my final offer. He goes, $10 and I'll even tie it to the top of your hood. And my grandpa's like, you got a deal. There it is. There it is. Something like, it kind of happened like that in that Christmas movie, A Christmas Story, but it actually happened in real life with me, my grandpa, and my grandma. And to watch him do it, I was like, this is the master. Then my grandpa taught my dad. My very first car, me and my dad went halvesies in it. They originally wanted $19,000. My dad talked that guy down to $10,000. And then since we split it, I had to pay $5,000 and my dad paid the other $5,000. That was the very, 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 very first Fears Mobile. So not too bad. $19,000 to $10,000. A $20 tree to a $10 tree, and the guy even tied it to my grandpa's truck. Not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, Exhume, you have been getting absolutely dominated by Fears. How many free things as it got out of you? Well, in Vision's defense, because I don't want you guys narking Visions. Visions is a good businessman and a good friend. And what I mean by that is I have bought some stuff because I felt guilty. And I was like, I want to support Vision's business because that's how he makes his living, But Visions has been very generous. He's like, Fears, you're like a brother to me now. And me and Visions have gotten really close, even though we've never met. That's how cool our friendship is. I cannot wait to have beers with this guy one day because Visions is fucking cool, And so Visions is like, well, since you're so cool, Fears, I'll hook you up with some free stuff. Because every time you buy something off of his website, that's how cool of a guy Visions is. He'll throw you some, extra goodies. And I appreciate the extra goodies. So really, if I'm being honest, Mercenary Man, because Vision sets the prices for his website. There's no way to bring them down. And Visions already has got decent prices, So, and plus he's a friend. I would probably never negotiate with Visions. Whenever I bought something, I've just said, ooh, that looks good. All right, $3 for a pin, $10 for a shirt. Okay, cool. Boom. Bye. Submit you submit all your personal information. Boom, and then it sends you an email. Yep, give it 10 to 15 business days or whatever it says, Vision, right? 10 to 15 business days. It ships the stuff, something like that. But Visions has been so nice over the years and hooked me up with some really cool stuff. And I always appreciate it. I never not appreciate Visions free stuff. And I've done tons of videos on Visions, thanking him every single time he gets me something. But the best, I gotta say, Visions, I think the best two things you've ever gave me, I mean, all of it's fucking amazing, but my two favorite of all time are probably the Fears Man mug and probably the newest, the latest and greatest. Please be patient. I have Crohn's. I lost my friggin' mind. I was on like level 97. I was like, this cannot be happening. Because I thought, oh, okay, cool. Like, because Visions had it folded, right? Right, Mercenary Man? So at first I didn't unfold. I was like, all right, yeah, cool. I'm like, yeah, he knows that I love blue. So he just got me a normal blue shirt. And I thought it was like, just those normal blue shirts, like with a blue pocket and like nothing on. I was like, yeah, I can wear that. I can use that as an undershirt, or I can use that, just wear it around the house or go work out in, whatever. Then all of a sudden I unfolded and I was like, I saw yellow on it. I was like, oh, I'm like, if this is a Fears Man shirt, I'm going to lose my mind. That's what I thought it was, Visions. That's what I thought it was. But then all of a sudden I read it. I'm like, well, this is even better than a Fears Man 26 shirt. I was like, oh, shit. So, yeah. Yep. Fears. No, from the Shout. Oh, from the Shout Factory website. I'm sorry, Jason. I thought you meant that the flea market, that the horror flea market had a website. I'm tired. It is almost 9:00. Apologies, buddy. Apologies. They sell horror movies. Well, that's pretty cool. And you know what? Some of my horror movies have got, like, Return of the Living Dead comes from the Shout Factory. Return of the Living Dead 2. I know exactly what you're talking about. Anytime before the movie starts, when you pop in the Blu-ray, it's got that big, like, gray and white skull that, like, comes at you. So I know what you're talking about. And normally on the Shout Factory Blu-rays, it's got that Sean Clark guy that does the Horror's Hollow Grounds. Have you guys ever seen that? Like where that guy like shows you all the movie locations of like his favorite horror movies. And then he always picks on that guy from like a Freddy 2. And he's like, really, dude? Nightmare on Elm Street 2? And he goes, that one's sucks so bad. And then always has that guy that played the hilarious wavy, like he got wavy hair with the fucking black jacket on and the greasy leather jacket, the guy. And he dies in number 2. So yeah. So I know exactly what you're on about, Jason. Don't the sales of Christmas trees go to the orphans? I never asked, Jason. I don't know. Like, and I'll be honest, me and my grandpa, the only time I've gotten real trees was when me and my grandpa, and my grandpa didn't live that long when I was a kid. He passed away from a different type of cancer, not prostate cancer, a different type of cancer around 1993. So I only had like maybe 4 or 5 Christmases with him. But sometimes he would get, it depended on what my grandma Fears wanted. She's like, oh, like, and my grandpa's name was John too. So my grandma would be like, oh, John, I don't want to deal with, a real tree this year. And he'd be like, all right. He's like, come on, Johnny. He goes, we'll go to Kmart. We'll go to Walmart and just get a fake one. So then I would go and help grandpa, get a fake one and we'd decorate it. But I always loved when we got a real one. But I never asked where the proceeds go. That's actually a good question, Jason, because I have no idea. But my grandpa definitely talked the salesman down from 20 to like 10. There it is. So do I, Tyler. I like Freddy too. I don't know why Sean Clark, look him up. He's got an epic YouTube channel. And he always does those. They always put him on the Shout Factory DVDs as like bonus features. He created the television show. Oh, well, it went from his YouTube channel to a television show, and now they put him on special Blu-ray of his favorite movie. Like he's done Horror Hollow Grounds for the John Carpenter's The Fog. He's done Return of the Living Dead. He's done Nightmare on Elm Street Part 1 because he personally hates Nightmare on Elm Street Part Deuce. I thought the sequel was all right. It's pretty good. Not as good as the original, but it's still pretty good. But he shits on, oh my God, he shits on it so bad. Anyway. Plus, it was a little bit different, Jason, back in the 80s and 90s. I don't even know if those proceeds went to the orphans, But like my grandpa, like my dad, we're always trying to find those good deals. Those poor orphans sacrificed a meal to see the master at work. Oh shit. You guys are making me feel guilty now. Don't be saying that stuff about my grandpa. Come on, man. You're making me fucking lose it, Visions. He was the master, though. My grandpa Fears was the master. There was no orphans involved. Their whole website is 50% off, so I treated myself and got a bunch of stuff. Oh, that's fucking cool. Hell yeah. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you, Jason? Go nuts. If it's 50% off, Fears would be like, yeah, I'll grab a little of this. I'll grab a little of that. I'd be getting all those goodies, man. Fears is like a little kid in a candy store around Christmas, around my birthday, and around Halloween. So if I was sitting right next to you, Jason, looking at that website, I'd be like, all right, I'm just going to go ahead and take a little gander. Oh, I'm getting this. I'm getting that. Ooh, yeah, 50% off. Gung. I'm going to go ahead and take the whole box set of that. There it is. Oh, it would be on. Anyway, let's continue on. So let me actually start one of the topics because we've been going nuts on all this horror Halloween stuff. I had so many errands today, it's ridiculous. So I got up. I slept in a little bit. I got up at 9. I had to go to McDonald's to get some breakfast because I kid you not, I only had frozen stuff left. There was no food, almost no food in my fridge, because I had to throw a bunch, because I've been away for 3 weeks. Got up. Fears has started to get back on that horse. Went to the gym. Mercenary Man, you're going to be really proud of me because Mercenary Man would write me and be like, Fears, you're not going to get the weight off just doing like a 35-minute, walk on the treadmill. I did 25 minutes of weights, and I also did 40 minutes on the treadmill. So weights first, and I did like I did 3 or 4 sets of squats. I did some dumbbell push-ups. I worked on both arms. I did the things where I forgot what they're called, where you grab the 2 rip cords and you go like this. I did a couple sets of those. I did 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups. They hurt. Spears hasn't done it in a while. And then I was 40 minutes on the treadmill. My goal, I used to like, when I was 18 or 19, I used to do an hour on the treadmill easy. I almost died today on the treadmill doing 40 minutes. I was just sucking back the water. And I usually bring like a little, water bottle. I always bring that Ghostbuster bottle that my buddy Eric from Missouri bought me. So I just fill up my Ghostbuster bottle. Boom. I downed that. I downed all the water. I just went over to the drinking fountain, filled it up again, was like, and did another one because I was so out of breath. But I am glad. I'm glad that I did it. So I did 40 minutes on the treadmill and 25 minutes of weights. So we're getting there. So after that, Aaron, let's see, breakfast, did that. Then I paid some bills when I was away, but some bills I had to like pay over here. So I forgot to pay my water bill. So boom, that was the first bill. Paid that. Wasn't too bad. It was $25.50 something. And then paid the electric. That got out of control because it was 2 months behind. So I was like, So I had to pay that. Then I paid my internet. And then I paid the big tamale one, the rento. And I was like, I was like, oh Lord. But I got it all paid off. Then what did I do? Post office, because my mom gave me our funeral director. She did such an amazing job. And I was like, Mom, give me her address. I want to send her a thank you card for making my dad's day so special. And she said that it was such a nice comment that she said to me, my mom. She goes, most families do a decent to good job they said, you went above and beyond for your husband, John, and your dad, John. And I said, if you would have known what type of guy my dad was, he was worth everything we did. And her name was Allison, and she was around my age, and she was pretty cute too. She said, I would have loved to have met your dad. And I said, you would have loved him. I said, my dad was cool with everybody. I said, my dad, he was smart. He was cool. He was a little strict, I'll give you that. But see, my dad had that fine line of like, and I guess he instilled it in me. Fears, you guys know I'm the goofiest motherfucker around. But when it's time to get down to business and get to work, then I'm straight as an arrow, And you guys have seen me. You guys have seen me happy, sad, at my worst, at my highest, when I'm pissed off. I did get my dad's. The only thing I really didn't like about my dad is when my dad got mad, the temper kicked in at DEFCON 5. And you guys have seen Fears' temper's probably even worse than my dad. I go beyond DEFCON 5. I'm like, you son of a bitch. Oh my God, I'll fucking kill you. I go ballistic. Mine's like DEFCON 58. And then it takes me a good 10, 15 minutes to calm down. But I haven't exploded like that in a long time, thank God. Because Jason had a sit-down conversation with me one time. And that's why Jason took a break from Fears for a while. He goes, Fears, I can't take it anymore. He goes, I give you advice after advice after advice. And he goes, you're not listening. And he goes, and you want to kill everybody. And he goes, and you're so pissed off. And I just looked at him and said, I don't mean to be like that. And I guess I was just so frustrated. But I'm glad me and Jason took a break because I missed Jason's friendship. I really did miss Jason's friendship. Now, we're not all the way back. Jason said, I got to ease back into Fears. He did follow me on, Twitter and Instagram. Not on Facebook yet, and he hasn't gave me his number again because I lost Jason's number. But I said, no pressure, Jason. All in good time, buddy. But some of the new fans have never seen. You guys have seen me get a little annoyed, the new fans, but all the original Pixels see me at my absolute worst. I literally I was like I'm gonna fucking kill everybody, you goddamn motherfuckers. I mean, I was just, oh shit, I felt so bad. And then I would watch it back and I was like, I would literally do this. I'd watch it and I'd let it process. And then I was like, oh shit. And I was like, well, I'm definitely deleting this stream, you know? And I was like, I felt so ashamed. I was like, oh, Fears, why did you do that? Why did you get so upset? So, whew, oh man. But thank God I'm not like that. I like normally if I know someone's trying to irritate me, I'll be like, all right, Fears, just shut it off. You know, like I'll just quickly end it. So you guys know. Or like sometimes I go like this where I'm getting a little annoyed. And then if I know it's coming, I'm like, Fears, don't explode. Just end it. Be like just say something like, all right, well, I think I'm getting tired, guys. All right, well, definitely, hit subscribe. I love you guys. And then I just try to quickly end it as fast as possible. So yeah. But yeah, I haven't like super exploded in a long time. But now that I said that, you know how they are. Oh, we're on a mission. We got to get Fears to do it. Anyway, but I'm doing good. I haven't said anyone's name in a day and a half. So mum's the word, mercenary man. Anyway, let's see. Mercenary man says, 40 minutes on the treadmill is nothing unless you're running at a good pace. I was running at a decent pace. But look, let's put it this way, mercenary man. I was dripping with sweat. So it definitely was doing good. Sometimes like when you just speed walk, sometimes I speed walk, sometimes I run. It was a mixture of speed walking and running. But when I got off that thing, I was dripping. And like I said, I downed the whole thing of water and I was like, screw this noise. I'm going to go fill it up again. I filled it up like my water bottle's about that tall from the cup to here. Filled it up again and whew, just downed it again. So yeah, so it was not bad. I'm trying to think what other errands I did. So breakfast, workout, paid the 3 bills, went to the post office because my mom, I wanted to send a thank you card to that Allison lady for doing such a good job. She's a good funeral director. She said she'd been working there since 18 or 19. I was like, you know your stuff. And I told her, I said, thank God you guys do this job. And I said, you do it so well. And I said, I appreciate you taking care of me and my family in such a horrible time right now. And I said, we're all feeling it. And I said, you got to be a special person. I said, you guys really care about families and people's families. And I said, I think that's cool. I said, I could never do this job. I said, not that I don't care about people's families, because I do, but you don't want to think about death every day. And in that job, I don't know how they can do. They do funeral after funeral after funeral after funeral. I was like, I couldn't do it. And she's like, yeah, she goes, it gets, you have to get adjusted to the job. And I was like, I don't know if I could ever get adjusted to this job. So, yeah. By the way, my hair is starting to look like Egon Spengler's hair again. I need to get it trimmed. Egon, from the cartoon, like his hair was like all fucking like poofy and shit. I hate when the hair gets long, tall, and poofy. I don't know how people can have like long flowing hippie hair or like massive beards. It just itches the hell out of Fears'. I can't do it, man. But anyway. So let's see. I sent her the thank you card. I vacuumed. What else? Oh, lunch. What else? Oh, paid rent. Then I had a conversation with my landlord, and he was like, "Are you thinking of staying?" I was like, "If I can find a decent job, I'm staying." I said, "If I can't, at least I gave it one last, fucking hurrah." And then I said, "I'll probably go home." And he said, "Well, let me know 60 days in advance, Fears." And I was like, "Oh, I will." I said, "I won't leave you hanging." And then I went grocery shopping, came back, had some dinner, and then now streaming with you guys. So very productive day. Oh, that was the other. And then I applied for those 3 jobs, mercenary man. So pretty good. Oh, I forgot the most important one. LC said, do it like I did it, Fears, like when you go to that job agency thing, because I'm going there tomorrow, and I'm going there Thursday too. He said, bring your thumb drive with your resume. And he said, is it up to date? I said, yep. I said, one thing about me, you guys know I'm very organized. I'm very clean. Everything's got its own little place. And I said, I keep the resume spotless. And I said, as soon as I get some experience, boom, I put it on there right away. And he's like, that's good. He goes, print out some hard copies. So my hard copies are right over here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out all these pictures of my dad and put all this stuff that I showed you guys in my bedroom. And I'm going to put the resumes in here. And he said, bring some hard copies. And LC said, print off a few, John. Like, he goes, print off like 4 or 5. He goes, that's what I did. He goes, and within a day, Fears, I had a job. And I said, really? And he goes, oh, yeah. He goes, I even told him I'll start. I said, like LC said, he wanted a job so hardcore like I do. He, like, whenever he got his job, he said, hell, I'll start the day of. And they're like, oh, no, we can't do that. Like we'll just have you start tomorrow. And he's like, all right. So he said, dress to impress, Fears. So I'm going to wear my new suit pants with my new black dress pants. I'm going to wear a different colored shirt with my tie. So there we are. Larry Tate's in the house and he says, hello, what's up? That's right. Oh my gosh, a blast from the past. Caleb Templeman, Vlogs and Tech is here. Caleb, what up? How's your mom, Sharon, in the chat? Hope Sharon's doing good. Hope your brother, Zachary, and hope you're doing good, buddy. Caleb, he's the one that always makes the Fears title. I don't know how to do those. What do you call them, Caleb? Oh God, I can't think of the word now. On your cover art. So I just described to Caleb what I want. And he'd be like, hey, Fears, how do you want Fears vlogs? And he makes all those. So yeah, channel art. That's right. Yeah. So Caleb, we're going to get together in a couple of weeks and I'm going to describe some new cover art, some new channel art. And I always give Caleb an epic plug. So Caleb, I will have you on for an interview at some point this year, buddy, because we have not chatted or hung out in a hangout in quite a long time, buddy. But I always appreciate all your help, buddy, doing the channel art for me. You're the master. You're the man. You are the man. I will. I'll probably either DM you either tonight or tomorrow, but we'll get together, buddy. We'll talk. We'll catch up. We'll talk some channel art. We'll talk just normal stuff. But yeah, let's see. Vision says, damn, my water bill is like 140. Really? Well, you've got 2 people living, in that house, Visions. You've got your lady, you've got Mrs. Visions, I don't know her real name. And then you said sometimes, your hot girlfriend's sister comes over, except for the freckles. I can't be doing the freckles. I don't know. They weird me out. But Visions has described his girlfriend's sister. She sounds hot, except for the freckles. So you've technically got 3 people, because if she comes over, gets into the shower, there you are. And one thing leads to another. There we are. And the funny thing is Vision's girlfriend watches my stuff, and Vision's girlfriend's sister. Their whole family watches me, and they think Fears is utterly hilarious. I do what I can. Vision. I like to make everybody laugh. But she sounds pretty hot. She sounds pretty hot. Don't tell me you talked the bill down. Maybe. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. I did. That's how good Fears is. You got to talk them down. Be like you get some tears going, Visions. Like, don't throw me out. I can't afford a $50 water bill. How about 15, 20? All right, Fears, we'll let that slide. Oh, thanks. I really appreciate it. And then I come into my apartment and I go, no, actually, I wish, Visions. No, those I cannot talk down. But wouldn't that be great if you could talk your bills down? No, just because it's only me. As soon as I get done, with the faucet, I just turn off the faucet or the sink. And I take quick showers. I'm only in the shower for like 5-6 minutes. Get in there, hair, wash the hair, wash the body, wash the face. Then my mom bought me a back scrubber because I got a couple of pimples on my back. Put some body wash, on the back scratcher. I scrub my back and then I'm done. So yeah, my water bills are always around 25, 30-ish. Not too bad. Not too bad. But oh man, Visions, that gave me a great idea. I wish I could talk my bills. Hey, I'm really not, satisfied with that rent. Instead of, 1,000 da 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 da, because I'm not gonna tell you guys my real rent price. I think I'll just give you guys like $300. We'll just call it even. I wish, right? Everybody wishes that. Because that would be great. That would be great. Like, oh yeah, 300. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, whatever. Vision said, "Did my dad want me or my brother to go in the military?" My dad never pushed anything on us. Visions, like he said, my dad was awesome. He said, "Do whatever makes you happy." He goes, "Me going into the military." My dad did it for two reasons. My dad said, one, my parents didn't have enough for me to go to college. He goes, and I certainly didn't have enough to go to college. So he said, once I got out of the military, I wanted the military to pay for me to go to college so I can get a good job. That's number one. He said, number two, I'm sorry, the internet crapped out. The internet crapped out. I'm sorry. My bad. So, Visions, to answer your question, my dad did it for two reasons. He didn't have enough money to go to college, and I know my grandparents didn't have enough. And he said, "Hey, mom, dad," he goes, "I want to go into the military for two reasons." He said, one, I'm a patriot. I want to serve my country. And I'm a patriot too. Like if they ever asked me to go into the military, I would. It's not really my cup of tea though. But I appreciate people that go into the military. Um, and then he did it for the second reason, for them to pay for college. So, but my dad he didn't like force anything upon us, Visions. He just said, do whatever makes you feel happy. Like my dad's like, I'm not really a big film buff, John. He goes, but if you want to go to film school, he's like, I will totally support you. And he always did. He always believed in me. He always supported anything I was into. He went to almost all my baseball games. Whenever I was in a high school play, he got to, my dad worked very late hours. So, he would go to as many as he possibly could. So yeah. But Fears got to play one of the coolest villains in Romeo and Juliet. Everyone thinks Tybalt kills Romeo. No. It's technically the apothecary, because the apothecary sells Romeo the poison. Because my drama teacher's like, Fears, you're a good looking guy. You got to play Romeo. I was like, no. And she's like, why not? It's the lead role. I said, anytime you play, I said, here to play the hero, yeah, that's cool. It's always 10 times more fun if you play a villain, because villains you can do more things with. I said, to be honest, I said, can I play the apothecary? She's like, yeah. She goes, it's a small part. I said, even though it's a small part, I said, I really want to play the villain. And she's like, okay. She's like, yeah. I didn't even have to audition. She's like, yeah, it's yours. You can have it. And I was like, sweet. Let's see. Mercenary Man says, the higher the DEFCON, the less severe it is. Oh, is it? I thought it was more, Mercenary Man. Well, okay. My dad's temper, I guess, was like DEFCON maybe 20. Mine was for sure DEFCON -1. That's how bad Fears' temper gets. I've tried to work on it over the years, so it's gotten better. But yeah. Yo, Richie. Yo, Larry. Caleb says, what's up? Let's see. Let me scroll down. I'm missing comments. I was frozen, Richie, but now I'm back. Okay. Let's see. So those are all, those are all the errands I did. So it was a busy day. So really, the only thing I'm doing tonight to celebrate Halloween, like Jason, I'm going to watch another horror movie. I think tonight, because to start off Halloween, because I missed a couple of days because I had to be at my dad's funeral and stuff. I'm going to start Well, Jason's documenting on his YouTube channel every single horror movie that he's doing for every single day of October. I'm not going to document it, but I will watch at least one horror movie all the way up until Halloween and the night of Halloween, and then hopefully me and Sam get to stream on Halloween because Sam's new job, he works a lot of hours, and then hopefully I'll have a job by then, and then Fears will be working lots of hours, and then me and Sam are going to hang out in between, and if I get a girl, then we'll be hanging out in between. So we shall see. But last night I watched John Carpenter's The Fog, a flippin' amazing movie, amazing classic. Oh yeah. Tonight, I'm thinking John Carpenter's The Thing or John Carpenter's They Live. Now I know They Live is not really a horror movie. It's an action adventure horror sci-fi movie, but it's got horror elements in it. Because a few people do die in that movie. Like the black guy at the end of the movie gets his head blown off, which sucks because he's like one of the coolest characters in the flipping movie. And then all of a sudden that stupid like valley chick, bitch, like shoots him in the head. I'm like, oh, so you get to stay alive and then you just blow him away? He's like one of the main characters. I'm like, why did he have to die? Oh, well. Anyway, so I think tonight it's going to be one of those. I don't know. Put in the chat. What do you guys think? Should Fears watch some John Carpenter The Thing or John Carpenter's They Live? They need to make a sequel to They Live. Like, the sequel would be like John Carpenter's They Still Exist or They're Still Here. Some shit like that. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. So now we're down to 2 topics, and then I'm going to invite LC, because LC has not been on the channel in quite a while. So I guess I technically did. We did talk about Halloween, so there's only one. There's only one topic left, I guess. The second topic was Halloween is coming up. So if you guys have not prepared, get your guys some Halloween t-shirts. Buy a hat if you want. I'm not, get those decorations up. Fears will be decorating his apartment for Halloween either tomorrow after I get back from the job agency or Thursday. I haven't decided. It'll be one of those 2 days. And I'm going with A Nightmare Before Christmas, so I'm going to be hanging Jack Skellington stuff everywhere. I'm going to put up it can be both. For October, I'm going to make a Halloween tree and put a bunch of Halloween stuff in the tree. Oh, and you guys know Stay Puft is already going in the tree. He was there last year. I've gotten many more Stay Puffs from last year to this year, so many more Stay Puffs will go into the tree. So I'm going to make my Christmas tree into a Halloween tree. And then when Christmas rolls around, I'll just leave it up. I'll just put some more lights on it, and I'll put some more doodads and some more ornaments and turn it into a Nightmare Before Christmas tree. There it is. It was such a big hit from last year. I think Fears is just going to keep it rocking. So it's going to be a Halloween-y Christmas tree this year again. Sorry, John. Connection is dicey at best up here. I logged out. Hope to chill soon. I hope we can chill soon. It sucks that you had to move away, buddy. Listen to me. I should take my own advice, too. Find a new lady. You seem like a cool guy, pretend stories. I don't know what happened. It's none of my business to know what happened. I'm sorry it didn't work out. Let me know the next time you're in town, and we're hitting up Gators, and we'll get on some shots. We'll get on some boozing, and hopefully we can get on some chicks. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Anyway, so if you guys have not set up your Halloween decorations yet, what are you doing? Get going. Decorations, go nuts. Halloween lights, a few little tombstones, in the yard, a few little tombstones, inside a house or apartment or wherever you guys live in. Get a moseying. All right. Last topic, and then we're going to get LC in. 80's cheesy movies. What comes to mind is someone told me about this thing, just one of the guys. So it's basically, if you guys ever seen this, I need to get this on Blu-ray. It is a good movie. this chick, she's like this super hot, flowing, hourglass body chick, tits galore, perfect lady, right? Just super hot. She wants to be an editor and a writer, but because she's so hot, they don't take her seriously. And they're like, you'd be better off as a model. And so they have this competition. And she says to herself, I bet you if I was a guy and I submitted my paper, I would win that contest. So the next day, she turns herself into a man. So she cuts her long hair. She puts on some of her brother's clothes. She tapes her boobs down with duct tape, and then she becomes a guy, right? And then she becomes friends with this guy that like loves jazz, and she ends up falling in love with him. And by the end of the movie, she reveals that like she literally just rips off her shirt and says, "I'm a woman." And then he's like, "Where the hell do you get off on like having tits?" Pretty hilarious 80s film. If you guys have never checked out, it's a good film, but it is flippin' hilarious. Chopping Mall, I gotta say, total 80s, A plus visions, A plus on that movie. Beetlejuice, classic 80s movies. Or wait, did they film that in the 90s? Hang on. No, that's 80s. That's 8. They filmed that in the 80s. Let's see. What's another goodie? Iron Eagle. Iron Eagle is total. It's not a horror movie. It's an action adventure 80s like thriller. So it's an action adventure action thriller movie. Total 80s. Like total like Reagan years, you know what I'm saying? It is a good movie though. It's hard to find on Blu-ray. Fears is still hunting for it. It does exist out there, but it's quite old. And they made 3 sequels to it. I've only seen Iron Eagle 2. Never seen Iron Eagle 3 or 4, but they're all filmed in the 80s, 90s. All right. Let's get LC in here. I really just wanted to go over a couple of cheesy 80s movies that I need to get on DVD because I pretty much wanted to tell you guys about my day and everything that's been going on. All right, so let's catch up with LC. I'm going to call Sam and see if he wants to come in because Sam said he may drop by. So let's see if Sam can actually come in, and then I'm going to throw both of them the link. Let's see if Sam picks up. Come on, Sam. Come on, buddy. He may be busy. Oh, well.
Hello, Gary.
Oh, well. Well, Sam, if you see this in time, buddy, come in. I'll still throw Sam the link. All right. So let me highlight the link. We'll get LC in here. Because I talked to LC today about the job agency, but I haven't got to hang out with him on his channel or him coming into my channel quite a while. It's been a minute. So let's get him on in here. Give me a second. So I'm gonna drop Sam the link too. So Sam, if you see the link in time, Sam, come in. You're more than welcome to come in. All right. So here we go. So let me just go to Sam. And I'm gonna send my friend K Bumps the link too. And where are you, Sam? Where are you? Let's see, Sam. Oh, there you go. There's Sam. There's Sam. And then we got to go throw LC the link. I know he's been playing Spider-Man a lot. Like whenever I was in Missouri, I know I kept seeing like Spider-Man streams pop up, and I watched a few of them. And then he did that. He just said he dropped. He got some fan mail, or he opened something up today, and I was like, oh, that's cool. So LC has definitely been busting out the content, man, more than me. You know. Oh, also, I forgot to tell you guys, I'm also going to be uploading a movie tonight of me and LC's interview that we did about a month or two ago. Oh, wait, more than a month or two ago, because I hung out with LC like 3 months ago. So finally getting it up. Oh, yeah. Yep. So hopefully you guys will see it up later. If not later on tonight, I swear to God tomorrow. And then in a couple days, I am uploading, finally, at long last, Sleepaway Camp. Sleepaway Camp. I just hope it lives up to your guys' expectations. I hope so. Guys. Let's see here. All right, so let me just go to his Instagram. There we are. All right. LC, I dropped you the link on your Instagram. There it is. Come on in, buddy, whenever you've got some time, and let's stream it up. So I'm just going to wait for LC or Sam to come in. Is that a real couple of days, or is it like last time? Well, let's hope not, Mercenary Man. I really hope to get it up in a couple of days. I really do. So, yeah. Larry says, where's the link? I got the link. I just sent it to Sam, and I sent it to LC. So they should be coming in momentarily. So, yep. Actually, let me check to see. Did I send Sam the right link? Give me 1 second. Let's see. I'm getting a little tired. Oh, Lord. So I sent my friend K-Bumps the link, Sam, and then, yep. All right. There we go. All right. I'm going to have to call LC. He may be still playing, so let's give him a little call. So, yeah. Yep. Let's see here. All right. Give me 1 second. Yo, buddy. Hey, I don't know if you're still playing your video game. If you are, don't worry about it. I sent you the link to come on in. It's on your Instagram.
All right, no problem, bro. I got like 2 more minutes. I'm about to save it, and I'll jump on. I got you, my friend.
Yeah, no worries. Take your time. Well, I finished all the topics, so we're just waiting on the myth, the man, the legend, the one and only LC.
You're so dumb.
I'm not dumb. You're legendary. You are the collectible man. You are the villains and collectible guy. All right. I'll see you soon, buddy.
Okay, sounds good, brother.
All right. How is he said you're stupid? How is that stupid? He is the collectible master. You know, he's got way more collectibles than fears. That's not dumb. I was giving him a compliment. I was like, you are the man. You're the villains and collectible guy. You know. Right, Visions? That's right. He goes, that's right, y'all. And he's like, you're so dumb, Fears. And I was like, how is that dumb? I'm giving you a compliment, you know? I know he was just fucking around. But anyway. Visions, I'm telling you, when we hang out, beers are on me, buddy. Well, at least the first round. We can buy each other some rounds. Visions, listen, you're going to have to tell your girlfriend there are no rules when Fears comes to town, all right? We got to get on some Goonie locations. We got to terrorize those people at the last Blockbuster store. You know, we got to go nuts in there and film and go ballistic, you know. And then we just got to go to the bar and hit on chicks, man. There we are. Mrs. Visions will understand. She'll understand. Hell, bring Mrs. Visions with you, and we can all hit on chicks together. That's right. That's right. I don't even know Vision's girlfriend's name. Hell, I don't even know Vision's real name. So when I do, I'll meet Visions for the first time, his actual face. I'll find out what his real name is. But I gotta say, Visions has got an epic, like, like Visions is his sidekick name. That's his profile name. But like, what if it's like a normal name? You know what I'm saying? Like my normal name is John. Very boring, but honored to have my dad and my grandpa's name. At least I got a cool last name, Fears. But Visions is like, nah, my name's Brian. Or something random like that. But Visions, whatever your real name is, I'll probably just call you Visions the whole time I hang out with you because I'm used. Like same thing with Pixel. Like I know Pixel's real name. He doesn't care that I say it. Pixel's real name is Michael, or Mike for short. And I'm like, Michael's pretty cool, but I'm like, I can't call him Mike. I'm so used to calling him Pixel. So I said, Pixel. I said, whenever we hang out in real life, I'm just gonna call you Pixel. He's like, that's cool, Fear. So I'll probably just call Visions whenever we do hang out. I'm being honest. Nah, I went and got tacos. It's dinner time. Oh, nice. Larry says his Visions coming on too. If Visions wants to, Visions, you want to come in and say hi? Let me know. Did you already eat tacos? Or you can have tacos. You can eat the tacos on camera if you or you can. When you come in, you can eat away and chat away. So it's up to you, Visions. If you want to come in, I will send you the link. Pixel, you want to come in? Because Heroes and Villains is coming in here pretty soon. Oh, my elbow just popped. I'm telling you, my body's getting old, man. My body is shutting down. It's getting frail. I literally went like that to stretch, and my freaking elbow popped. Visions, it's up to you, buddy. I don't want to interrupt your dinner, so you're more than welcome to come in. So yeah, we're just waiting on LC. I tried to call Sam, but well, Larry, I would invite you in, man. But I don't think you follow me on Instagram or Twitter or anything. I would invite you in, but yeah. Pretend Stories, I would let you in too, but I don't think you've got any social media. Larry's like, hell yeah, taco stream. I mean, depending on what tacos, Vision's got, Taco Bell, his girlfriend's taco. There we are. That's probably a full-on meal, though. There it is. Mrs. Visions, I apologize. I'm just joking around. Visions isn't joking around, but I'm joking around. There it is. I went to Taco Time. Oh, shit. Oh, Lordy. Vision knows what's up. Visions knows what's up. He's like, oh, yeah, Fears, I got on that Taco Time, man. I'm like, oh, I know you did. You got in there like a little champ. He's like, move on over. Time to get in there like a little champ in the night. Hell yeah. There it is. Oh, yeah. LC, where in the hell are you? You're making Fears wait? Son of a bitch. I'm just joking. I don't care. Whenever he wants to come in, that's when he comes in. Visions, I did check out your website. What was it? Last night or wait, no. Yeah, last night. Pretty good stuff. Nothing new. I didn't see anything new, but I hadn't checked it out in about 3 weeks, so I have to get I have to get that fucking Return of the Living Dead shirt. Is so fucking cool. Oh, I'm getting it. Whenever I get some more money, I gotta start saving. But I'm gonna put some money aside because that t-shirt's what? It's only what, Visions, $10? Or is it 15? I can't remember. But that's pretty cheap. I love Return of the Living Dead. So Fears is, I want to get it and I want to do it in a vlog, but not just any vlog. I want to get that shirt, promote your business because we're good buddies, and I want to promote that shirt at a toy con. That's right. Ooh. I don't have social media. It would be an honor to come in. Well, if you ever get any social media, Larry, let me know and we'll get you in on a stream. I try to get all of my loyal friends in a stream. Mercenary Man will not come in. He said he'll think about it. Come on, Mercenary Man. You got to come in at some point. Because I'm always curious. I'm like, what do these guys and what do these girls actually sound like? You know. Now I have heard Visions. I have heard Vision. So Vision, if you want to come in, let me know. LC, where in the hell are you? 2 minutes has gone by. He said, give me 2 minutes. I'm just joking. He'll probably be here soon. Let me try and call Sam again. I'm gonna try and call Sam again, see if he can come in. Because I don't want to keep calling Sam, but let me try him one more time. Let me call him one more time. I gotta get my hair cut. Pick up the damn phone. Just joking. Kind of sounded like The Exorcist there for like 2 seconds. Nah, he's not gonna pick up. Oh well, we'll have Sam on another time. Well, as soon as we get done talking with LC, Fear's gonna call it the night, and I'm gonna upload that interview that me and LC did. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Oh man, I'm getting a little tired. This coffee isn't working. I need more. Oh. I don't think he can see you, Joy Boy. I can't. Wasn't Joy Boy the guy kind of freaking me out like a night or two ago? I don't know. He was saying some wild things, so I think I had to block him. I think that's what that guy was. No offense, you were just kind of saying some wild shit. But Visions, I think the guy. Oh, that was Eric. That's right. That's right. No, I can't see Joy Boy. Visions, your friend with the mask, and that one guy calling him Twinkle Toes or something. That kind of freaked me out. Like, I don't remember that guy's name though. He loved those GIMP masks, and I kind of know what a GIMP is. I looked up it, and it was like some weird kind of sexual whatever. I don't know what the fuck it was, but he likes wearing those GIMP masks. I'm telling you what. He's a gothic bad boy. Well, he's also like a GIMP boy though, right? Because like he was wearing a GIMP mask, so I guess he was a mixture of both. And I've called Visions on Instagram, and sometimes Visions has picked up. Not his face. I've never seen his face. I don't think. No. But he's picked up and he's shown me him at concerts. So Visions has got probably gothic aspects to him. But I think your friend with the GIMP mask is even more gothic than you are, Visions. But you go to those heavy rock, like heavy metal bands, and then Visions told me to listen to his buddy's band. It was full on screamo, and I kid you not, the name of his band is called Bung. I thought Visions was kidding. It's not. It's Bung, Trent's word and my word, Bung, and it was like going ballistic. I maybe heard a word here or there. The rest of it was absolute hardcore screamo mode. I was like, I don't know what the hell this guy is saying, but it's got a good tune. So there it is. There it is. I don't know where LC is. You're keeping the fans waiting. I'm going to start a chant. LC, LC, we want LC. Get in here. Ow. I'm just joking. He'll be here. I've ran out of things to talk about, so if you guys want to talk about something, put it in the chat until LC gets here. I've talked about everything that I want to talk about tonight. I'm just trying to keep it going until LC gets in here. So, yeah. I may call him here in a few minutes. I'll be like, get on in here, buddy. The fans demand it. I'm going to use the restroom real quick while we have time. And hopefully by the time I get back, hopefully LC is here. I hope. So I will be back. I'm going to use the restroom. 2 minutes. Oh man, I am tired. Oh man. Oh lordy, 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 lordy. Oh, oh, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. See, this is a time where Fierce likes to settle down, you know, get on some, get on some nappy time, and right visions. This is the time when Fierce would need like a cuddle buddy, a cuddle buddy, nice little lady, me and her cuddling on the couch, but nothing, nada, zero for 3 years. Hopefully, it'll be Fierce's time at some point. Yeah, get Larry out there. Well, I would Visions, but he said he has got no social media, so there it is. Let me call LC because the fans are getting restless. Hmm. I'll tell you in a minute, Visions. Are you coming, buddy? Oh, nice. So you finished the game. Uh huh. All right. I just wanted to make sure you were coming. Well, that's pretty cool that you beat the game, buddy. So how long have you had the game? Like a week or two? Oh, so it didn't even take you a week. It took you 6 days. Wow, that's pretty good, man. That's pretty impressive. Wow, that's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. All right, well, I'll let you watch the end scene and then come on in. All right, later. I'm impressed. Well, I mean, LC's way better at video games than I am. Visions. Um, like he said, he's had it for a week, and it took him 6 days. So just shy of 1 day of a week. That's pretty quick for a video game. I'm pretty impressed. Vision said, "Where do you look for girlfriends?" Everywhere, like in real life. Visions. I started going to the coffee shop before I heard about my dad, getting really really sick and then getting COVID and then having the prostate cancer and the COVID. What really killed him, it wasn't even the cancer. Like he was sometimes the cancer was doing good and sometimes it was going bad. It was what really killed my dad was he started to get super thin because of the COVID, and then the doctor said what really killed my dad was um whenever you get COVID, you lose your appetite and stuff. And then they had him on so much morphine because it's painful to have both those things. And my dad kind of stopped eating. And there it is. So it was a mixture of all three of those, like his loss of appetite, the COVID. I'm telling you, man, the most evil thing that's happened to Mother Earth in the last 2 fucking years is that goddamn COVID. Literally, I mean, think about it. It's taken other people's family member, it's taken people's jobs, it's destroyed our world. We didn't ask for this. Why can't it just go away and never come back? I don't understand it. Like everything's fine, everything was chill, a normal day, and then all of a sudden, I remember Pixel brought it up, and I thought he was joking around. Like I remember Pixel's like, "Hey, Fears, have you heard about this new disease called the coronavirus?" And I thought he was joking because the only thing that I thought about, like Corona, like the Corona, like beer and shit, and I was like, "Whatever, Pixel." I'm like, I don't even believe that. And Pixel's such a jokey guy, and he's got that dark humor like Vision. I thought Pixel was just like fucking around. Nope. Oh man, I've just had enough of COVID. Thank God I've never had it because I've been super safe. I've gotten all my boosters, all my shots. I've kept my distance from certain people. Plus, when you work in security, like sometimes you work around a lot of people, and then other security gigs you don't work around anybody. So I don't know. I just wish it would just go away. Like, I'm so, like, literally, if this is fed up, I'm beyond fed up of Corona, especially because it took my dad. I'm just, it's that shit is so unfair about life. You know what I'm saying? Vision, it just fucking sucks. Well, Vision understands. Vision told me he lost his dad, not to Corona. I forgot. Visions. What did your dad pass away of? I forgot. I'm sorry. But Visions knows exactly what I'm going through. But anyway, to answer your question, before I found out, Visions, that I had to, I've been home for almost 3 weeks. I started going to the coffee shop again. I thought, well, maybe a nice girl will come in and I'll strike up a conversation. I look on the dating apps, and then whenever me and Sam were hanging out, like whenever we would go, me and Sam went to a bar. We went to like play miniature golf and stuff. If I see a cute girl out in the open, I'll go up and strike a conversation with her. So it's just so hard to meet women these days, So I don't remember blocking you, Joy Boy. He goes, hello, sorry, I guess I was blocked. If I did, I blocked you by accident. I don't remember blocking you. And he says, hey, buddy, sorry for your loss. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate you saying that. I hope it does leave, Joy Boy. I really do. He had dementia and his organs just stopped working. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. That sucks. That sucks. Yeah, man. Now I remember you telling me that. Yeah, it's just it's so hard. Well, it's hard with anyone's death, but if it's an acquaintance or if it's a friend, I've seen people in my life tend to bounce back faster. When it's someone really personal, like a dad or a wife or a cousin or someone like that, it takes a while to get over. You know what I'm saying? But you are right, Joy. But time heals all wounds. And Pixel, I can't remember. It was either Pixel or Visions. Please forgive me, Visions, if it wasn't you. Pixel or Visions told me just keep yourself busy, Fierce. That's why I was like, all right, as soon as I get home, I'm going to do anything and everything before I get a job. I said, I'm going to turn finding a job into a job, and then I'm going to get a job, and then just work on my content on the weekends, go to church on the weekends. Every once in a while, go to a convention on the weekends, look for a girl, and then I'm going to go for that flight attendant job because I love to travel. I know I can do it, but you got to save up your money for it, and then you got to go do the training. So at the end of December or after December, I'm applying for that job. So it's going to happen. I'm telling you, Visions, think of the vlogging possibilities. Because if Fear's got free flights, oh, hell yeah. I would fly down. Where are you from, Visions? Oregon, right? I would we'd hit up we'd go up to Mrs. Visions, like, Visions, Mrs. Visions, me and Visions, we're going on a bros weekend, a bros night. I'm like, let's hit up some strip clubs in Hawaii, buddy. All right. Fly to Hawaii for a day. Hell yeah. You'd go, Visions. Fears would make you go, I'd be like, listen, Mrs. Visions, let Visions come out and play for a little while. I'll bring him back to you safe and sound. Oh, yeah. Hero says, give me 5 minutes. I just beat the game. It's at the end credits. No worries, buddy. No worries. We understand. When you're on a mission to beat a game, I totally get it. I'm going to try and FaceTime Randall and talk to him because I'm telling you, I think Larry asked about Randy. I've only heard from him once. He commented on one of my most recent videos. I think it was like a recent vlog or a recent stream, and said, Fears, I haven't been at my house, so I can't talk to you on the house phone, but I just want to let you know me and my mom are fine. We're riding out the storm in a hotel. So I hope Randy's all right. Let's try and give him a call on the old FaceTime. All right. Hopefully Randy will pick up. Come on, Randy. I don't know if he's going to pick up or not. Come on, buddy. That's all right. Well, Randy, when you watch this, I hope you're okay, buddy. So, yeah. Larry says, I lost my father 5 years ago. I sure do miss his crazy ass. Oh, my gosh. It's only been a couple of days, Larry, that I lost mine, and I miss him already, too. It's hard. It is hard. I'm telling you, like it's easy to get over like an acquaintance or maybe a friend or something. It's easier. But when it's a family member, it's gonna take a while for me to get over my father's death because it just isn't. It doesn't feel real. The only time it felt real was when I was at my dad's funeral, and I was like, "Oh shit!" I'm like, "This is the last time." I said, "Because when they close that coffin, that's gonna be the last time I see my dad." So I made sure I went up a couple of times and talked to my dad a couple of times before they shut the casket because I was like, well, this is your only time, Fears. So you got to talk to your dad. So I went up. I went up a couple of times and said, "Don't worry, Dad. I'll take care of Mom." I said, "I promise to keep following my dreams, and I'll find a lady, and I'll have some kids to keep the family legacy going. You know, I want to be a dad someday." And I said, "I'll still work on my video content." I said, "I'll find a really good job." I said, "I know I've made you proud, Dad, but I said I'll make you even more proud." You know, so I got everything that I wanted to say to my dad, I got to say. And his last words to my mom was, "I love you." Well, my mom's name is Helen. So he said, "I love you, Helen." And then I came into the room and said, "Hey," because by that point, Visions, my dad was in so much pain. For him to be painless, they had to crank up the morphine and it makes you sleepy. So my dad kept falling asleep and then waking up. So we had to like whisper into my dad's ear. I'm like, "Hey dad, I just stepped out to use the restroom, get a cup of coffee. I'm back." And then I'd be like, "Hey dad, I love you," and then he looked at me and said, "I love you too, John." So, that's pretty cool that was his last words to me. And then he said the same thing to my brother. So he got to talk to us one last time before, he passed away in the hospital. I don't know. I forgot to tell you guys that he did pass away in the hospital because at some point he did go home, but then when my mom found out that he had COVID and he started getting really sick at home, then obviously my mom was like, "Well, we got to take you back to the hospital and see what's going on." And when they got to the hospital, they confirmed that he had COVID. I don't know where he got it from though, because when he was at that hospice, Visions, those nurses cannot be around elderly people or even work there if they have COVID, and they get tested every single day when they work in that. So it was none of my dad's nurses and not my dad's doctor at the hospice. I don't have it. My mom doesn't have it. So I don't know how my grandma Fears got it and how my dad got it. I have no idea. But now my grandma Fears is COVID free because when my dad went into the hospital again, a day or two later, my grandma Fears went into the hospital, and thank God. Um, and I thought it was going to take my grandma Fears because my grandma Fears is older than my dad. My dad was 65 when he passed away. My grandma is 89 years old. And besides having COVID, my grandma's pretty healthy. But the COVID made her sicker than a dog. I mean, she was sick. Thank God Grandma Fears is all right. Oh, by the way, I got to call her tomorrow because I told my grandma, I promised, I said, now that my dad's passed away, I used to just call mom and dad once a week. And I called my grandma once a week. I promised after the funeral, I said, "Mom, I'm going to start calling you twice a week. Grandma, I'm going to start calling you twice a week too." And my grandma is so cool. She's like, "Oh no, you don't have to do that. I know you're busy." And I said, "Grandma," I said, "until I get a job, I'm not busy." So I said, "I can call you twice a week." And even when I do get a job, I'm going to find time. If something's important to you, you make the time. So my grandma's important to me, so I'm going to call her 2 times a week. Larry said, "I wish I would have wrote my dad a note to leave in his cassock like you did." Well, I thought that was important because sometimes I'm better. You guys know, sometimes I get nervous and I'm a lot better at writing something than expressing it. Sometimes I have a hard time expressing. And Casey knows this. I'm not saying anything bad about Casey. Sometimes I couldn't get it out, what I wanted to say to Casey. So I would write Casey like a love letter and I'd be like, "Casey, I don't know how to say this, but I wrote this in a letter and I hope you like it. Read this." And she'd be like, "Oh, John, that note was so sweet." I'm like, "Well, I meant it, every single word." So there was some things that were so personal. I won't tell you guys what I wrote in that letter because that was just between me and my dad. Let me put it this way. It was personal. I'll tell you one thing. I said, Dad, I said, I'm really sorry for about all the stupid fights that we had when I was a kid and when I was a younger man. I said, I wish I could go back in time and erase all those bad fights. That was one thing I said. Another thing, I'm not going to tell you guys everything because some stuff is just way too personal. Another thing I said, I'm sorry that you'll never get to see me get married, stuff like that. But I said, I know you'll be looking down on me, Dad. And I said, you'll be there in spirit. So those were just some things, but I can't tell you guys the rest because if I tell you guys the rest, I'll friggin' tear up and I won't be able to stop then. So, but yeah, Larry, you should have did that. You should I almost didn't do it because I didn't think of the idea. I was like, you know what? I'm like, at first I wanted to leave something personal. I'm like, Dad really loved the Blues, the St. Louis Blues. He really loved the Cardinals. But I didn't think that was appropriate. I was like, maybe if I got like a Blues t-shirt and like put it in. I said, no, I said, it's got to be more. I said, I know he loved it. I was trying to think of something personal and I couldn't think of anything. I was like, well, my dad liked this, but I'm like, and I was like, nah, I'm like, and then I said, you know what? I said, I'll write a nice handwritten letter and I'll put that in. And my mom loved that idea. So yeah. Oh man, I'm getting tired. I wish Heroes would hurry up. I'm yawning like crazy. Oh Lord. But I appreciate you guys riding it out with me until he gets here. He said he'd be here. He said he's on the way. So he'll be here soon. Oh, I'm just getting tired. There he is. Heroes and villains. Ugh. Oh, I already sent you the link, buddy. It's on your Instagram. Check it out. The link is waiting for you. So we'll be able to catch up with villains, Visions. Not visions, Lord Villains. See, I'm so tired. Ugh. Lordy. I'll be honest, Visions, I haven't even made any new like TikTok videos. Larry, you need to at least get a Twitter so then you can come into the Fears Man shows. Or follow me on Instagram or follow me on TikTok, somewhere where I can send that linkage. Sega said he wants, like me and Sega, I guess we're good now. Sega unblocked me on Twitter and he wrote, I'm so sorry about your dad and sorry for your loss. And I was like, you know what, Sega, I really appreciate that. Thank you. And he goes, don't be a stranger to throw me the link. So, and I said, Sega, I just don't want us getting angry at each other anymore. I said, if we're going to be friends again, I said, let's start with a clean slate. And I said, don't believe everything the trolls say because 99% of the things they say about me is completely untrue. So I said, just take what they say with a grain of salt. And I said, if I'm streaming one day on one of your days, I said, it's nothing personal. I said, just some days I work a lot and I can only get a stream in here and I can get a stream there. All right, let me resend the link. Hang on, heroes. Maybe the link. Maybe you can only join at certain times because I sent the link a long time ago. So let me send you the link again on your Instagram. 2 seconds. I did do a few posts on my Instagram visions, like while I was in Missouri, but I did edit a Star Trek video when I was in Missouri, and that got a lot of views. I was just kind of like farting around with some Star Trek footage, and I threw something together. But I did finally get LC and mine's like nerdy interview, and I'm gonna upload that tonight. So, all right, let me just throw this link on his Instagram. All right, try this one. So hopefully that one works. Oh man. Oh god, I'm so tired. Pardon my yawns. All right. Well, hopefully that one works. I hope by this weekend, Visions. I really hope by this weekend. Like, I think, like after the convention, I think I'll just upload it then after the convention. So either Saturday or Sunday, because you guys have waited long enough, and I told you guys when I got back, I'm gonna finish editing it and get it up because you guys have waited so long for this. I hope you guys love it. You know, it starts with a I packed it with a bunch of goodies and I packed it with a punch, but then I kind of left it alone because of all the shit happened with my dad. So probably the ending will suck, but the beginning and the middle, hopefully you guys will like it. Now, some things I couldn't film because some things there's nudity in Sleepaway Camp. There's very violent scenes. So sometimes I would pause the the movie, and then I would explain what was going on in the scene and what I thought of the scene. And then you can't film the ending because she's got a penis. So I just filmed I had the camera like this and I filmed my reaction, and then I paused it and then I talked about it. I don't know how long it is, Visions, because I didn't finish editing it yet because I left it alone for weeks on end. One, I got lazy, and then two, I got really depressed about all the stuff that happened with my dad. So, when I was editing it, it was up to 10 minutes, 11 minutes. But by the time I edit the whole thing, I'm guessing it'll be around maybe 15, 20 minutes, somewhere around there. Hopefully by the time it's all done. But I don't really know how long it is until I finish editing the whole thing. It's halfway edited. So yeah. Heroes, did that link work? I'm highlighting the link. Let me try and send it. You know what? Let me try and send it on your Twitter. Because I don't know why it's not working. I'm highlighting the link. Let me post it to your Twitter. I don't know what's up. All right. So try this one on your Twitter. I don't know why. The internet's been kind of fuzzy because it did crap out on me at least once tonight. So I hope I'm sending you the link. I'm highlighting the link of the stream. So I hope the one on my Twitter works. No, or the one that I sent to you on the Twitter. Because I'm sending the right link, I promise you. Oh man. Oh god. But yeah, hopefully by Saturday or Sunday, Visions, because you guys have waited long enough. It's been like a year or two in the making. Oh, and by the way, Visions, I wear the anime bullshit T-shirt in there, and then a couple months and weeks later, then when you finally gave me the other T-shirt, I wore the other one, and then later on, I showed you all the T-shirts that you sent me because I've been kind of filming stuff here and there because there's been so many gaps in between while I've filmed it all. So I think you guys will get a kick out of it. I think you guys will like it. I don't know. Oh, there it is. There it finally worked. There we go. There's Heroes and Villains. I was like, Villains, I'm sending the right link, buddy. There we go. I think yeah. What up, buddy? Good to see you again.
Hold up. I can't hear you. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
I don't know. Why can't I hear you?
Oh, there it is. There it finally worked. There we go. There's Heroes and Villains. I was like, Villains, I'm sending the right link.
Wait a minute.
I got you. Don't worry.
up, buddy?
Wait a minute.
Good to see you again. Hold up. I can't hear you. Give me 1 second. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew why. I'm a freak. I'm a dope. Wait. Nah, I had the volume down. Give me 1 second. Let me put the volume up.
Can you hear me now, you old son of a bitch?
Yes, I can. You white bastard.
That was awesome, dude. First off the bat, I love the Captain America hat, man. Is this new?
Oh, thank you. Nah, man, I've had it for years.
Oh, dude,
Years.
it's awesome. No. I love it, man. It's great. So where did you get the Captain America hat?
Damn, I've had it so long.
Like, did a fan buy it for you, or did you buy it at a
No. I bought it a while back.
Did you buy it like at a convention?
No, I bought it at I think I bought it. I think I had bought it originally online.
Okay. So I bought
Yeah.
this one last year when I was in Missouri visiting my mom, my dad, and I went to a spirit store. Check this out, Heroes and Villains. They had so many like Freddy memorabilia, so many Jason. They barely had any Michaels. And the lady's like, you know what? She's like, you know what? She goes, you're in luck. She goes, I've got one T-shirt of Michael left, and I've got one hat. And I said, I've got plenty of Michael shirts. I said, I don't have a Michael Myers hat. I'm like, give me the hat. So this is the only one she had, and this one is part 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. I was wanting to get a hat from the original, like from the original Halloween, but I've yet to hunt one down. She goes, oh no, this one ain't number 1. This one's part 6. So anyway, man, catch me up. What have you been doing these last 3 weeks? It's so good to see you. I missed you, buddy. I missed hanging out.
We survived the hurricane. You know what I mean?
Dude, Randall, I've only heard from him once. I hope to God Randall's all right. So you live what, about how far away do you live from me? About 30, 40 minutes away? Something like that. Did it hit you guys harder because around in the Orlando Claremont area, like Sam lives 15 minutes away from me, and he said all we got fears was he lost power like 3 times, and it was like 3 minutes here, 3 hours there, and they said it was incredibly windy and then tons of rain, and then that was it. So what did you guys?
I mean, over here, to be honest, thank God it was just flooded just in the front by the tires, by the cars, nothing major. Next day everything was good, but around the other area, like by like 10 minutes away, by like 5 minutes away, by my sister-in-law's house, it was flooded there. So
wow.
My circle, it was good, but then around it was flooded, you know. But
so what about your sister? Was everything all right with her? Like, did her house get affected? Was she all right? Everything okay?
Well, my sister was in Puerto Rico when the hurricane in Puerto Rico hit. She decided, you know what, let me extend it. And when she extended it, that next day, the hurricane hit.
So she was there for a vacation, and then when she was going to come back, that's when it hit.
Yeah, the first one, which was about it must have been like about maybe 2-3 weeks before this one.
Oh wow! So, but nothing bad happened to any of your family.
Nah. Thank God, everything is good.
That's good, man. Oh, LC, I wanted to thank you. I told my mom about all the prayers and blessings that you sent, and all the good things that you said about my dad. My mom said thanks so much. I said, Mom, you don't know who LC is, but I said I met him at a convention. I said he's my new friend besides Sam. Because my mom sometimes gets confused about all my friends. I'm like, Randy is the guy that I went to film school with. I said, LC's my good like convention buddy. I said, and then Sam is my work buddy that I used to work with him. And then my mom finally got it, and she's like, well, tell LC thanks for all the condolences and the prayers and the blessings and all that. I did watch a few of your Spider-Man streams, dude. You've been on this Spider-Man kick. So did you?
Well, I beat it. I beat the Spider-Man game.
Okay.
It took me 6 days, so I made 6 videos. Then
nice.
After that one, I beat the Spider-Man Miles Morales. That one took me 4 days, so 4 videos.
Nice.
Then I was playing this other game called Stray. It's a cat game.
Okay.
Believe it or not, it's a cat game, and it's pretty bugged out. So I beat that one in like about maybe 6 days or so. And then right now, this was the 6th video of The Last of Us.
Okay.
So then tomorrow I'll play The Last of Us Part 2. Because HBO, they're coming out with a TV show called The Last of Us, which is based on the video game.
Yeah, I had never heard of it. So basically, what's a 10-second version? What's that game about?
So basically, yeah, it's just that there's a virus that went out, and then you got people that are infected, and then my job is to save. Somebody dumps basically this little girl on me and said, "Listen,
Okay.
you gotta take this little girl. She's basically the cure." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then so through the whole mission, you murking motherfucker, you're doing all kinds of shit. You know what I mean? The game
Okay.
is good. My only complaint about the game was I love a game with a lot of bullets and guns and stuff. So my thing is it didn't have enough like bullets. You know what I'm saying? Like when you kill somebody that's shooting at you,
yeah,
you expect to pick up their bullets. So every once in a while you will get the bullets, and I'm like, yo, but this dude was just emptying on me. You want to tell me he ain't got no bullets?
So you're telling me not enough action in the video game?
No, it has action. It was just ammo, bullets for me to try to look for bullets to shoot. That's it. Action it had. The story was good. The cinematic of it was really good. Like I understand why they decided to come up with a TV show. You know what I mean?
Got it. So I must ask, I finally uploaded all of the jump scares, buddy. What did you think of the jump scare video that I made for Fearsman 26? What do you think?
Oh, I saw that one. That was pretty cool. It had me chuckling in some parts.
I'm telling you, man.
But I don't blame you because I'm the same way. Like even when you watch me play the game or in my streams, I be jumping. Even in Last of Us and all the games I played, you'll see me do. You know what I mean?
Some of those jump scares are legendary. Like that little pig guy came out of there. Then that guy with like one eye and his eyeball is like hanging out of the socket and he's beating the shit out of me with a piece of plywood. That guy came out of the darkness, scared the absolute bejesus out of me. I was like, oh shit. So it's a good game, but man, that is probably the most scariest game I've played ever in my life, Outlast. And I would definitely play it again, but whew, I'm telling you. Larry,
yeah. I mean, the game, like I said, so now that I beat that one, which was pretty good, and my whole thing was since the show is coming out, and the show is based on the game, I wanted to make sure I beat both of them. That way, when the show plays, I know the characters and who they're talking about and what's happening.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna put on you. Since I haven't had you in a show, show my fans your newest collectibles. Anything new? Anything? Any like statues, any new toys, anything.
To the boot.
To the boot. I almost forgot about the boot. And the minute I get some time off from my new job or
drinking.
Oh, nice. Smash that. Smash it, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, brother. Well, the minute I get some time, because the minute I get a job, it's going to have to be work. But the next time I got some free time, I'm going over to LC and we're going to be booting it for about 3 or 4 hours. Hell yeah, brother.
Hey, we got No to the Face, a.k.a. Larry Tate says we got to do that one chicken wing challenge.
Oh, it'll happen. I still haven't uploaded the first chicken wing footage, but I'm going to. Don't worry. LC, I just edited our nerdy little interview, and that's going to be uploaded tonight. I'm uploading that tonight from our last hangout.
Nice.
So I'm going to upload that probably late tonight sometime.
I'll just show you these right here.
Yeah, show us the new goods, man.
I just got a bunch of new stuff. I don't even know what, but so you know me with the Ninja Turtles. I took it back.
Oh, nice, dude.
So this is the originals.
These are the original.
Yeah, these are considered the Mirage, where all of the turtles had the red bandanas.
Yeah, each one of them, when they first drew it in the comics, they had all red bandanas.
That's awesome. I actually have the comic books also.
That's fucking awesome, dude. That is so fucking rad.
So because sometimes you look at them and it's bugged out. You see like
So I'm gonna respond to Visions. Visions said, "Hey, Fears, they have the one chip challenge for $9 on Amazon. Oh, let's see if
speaking of that, okay." I've been wanting to buy it. So a couple of weeks ago, the 7-Eleven by my house, they had it, right? And I was like, it's like $9, right? And
yeah.
I'm like, but I couldn't buy it then, right?
Yeah.
So then now that I want to buy it, I can't find it. So for you guys, be on the lookout. The minute I get the one chip challenge, I want to do it. Or I want to do it together.
I want to do it together with you because I'm telling you, if Visions, if I can get through one chicken wing, I probably should be able to get through one chip.
I'll do this. If I get a hold of them, like I said, if I get a hold of them, they're $9. So if I get a hold of them, boom, I'll go ahead and buy it. If I get it and then do it, whatever. You give me the dough later on or whatever.
Yeah.
I'll get 2 of them. One for me, one for you.
So if we do it, I'm gonna film it, and you can use my footage, and you can put it.
We're most likely gonna wind up filming it together because I'm for mine.
So you can put it on your channel, and I'll put it on my channel.
There you go.
And
That's how it's gonna be done.
Visions.
They're basically gonna be both cameras will be set up, yours and mine.
Yeah.
And then on your channel, it's gonna be the same footage, but we're gonna be there eating the chip at the same time.
Yeah, so Visions, it's going to be epic footage. That's why I was like, oh, Heroes and Villains, he'll put it on his channel. I'll put it on my main channel. So I just got to worry about my stomach because I don't want my stomach exploding and me puking out a lung, Well, dude, those Ninja Turtles were awesome, man. Those were so sweet. You got anything else new?
I'm sure I do.
All right, cool, man.
I got so much shit. Man,
if you can't find everything, don't worry about it, buddy. It's just so good to see you, man.
Yeah, it's good to see you. Man, I got things everywhere.
I gotta say, LC, man, I missed you, buddy. It's so good to see you again. Oh, nice.
So I got Michelangelo right here. I got Donatello right there. I'm just missing Raphael and Leonardo.
That's sweet, dude. That's awesome.
That's some big motherfuckers right here.
Yeah, I mean, the box is huge. That thing's super detailed, man. That thing's awesome. Hell yeah. I gotta say, guys, if that doesn't bring back your childhood, I don't know what will. But man, oh man. So yeah, man, LC, if you want to come with me to that convention this weekend, you're more than welcome. I need to see if my buddy Jeff's gonna pay for me because if it's like $5 or $10, I'll just do it. But if it's like 30 or 40, I'm not going. So
hell no. Me neither.
Because I have some money, but I don't have a lot of money. But if it's like $5, $10, then I'll go. But because tons of fans from those conventions wrote me when my dad passed away and said, Fears, when you get back, there's a convention coming up. You need to blow off some steam and just go to a convention. We miss having you at the conventions and filming and stuff. And I was like, I miss it too, man. I'm like, trust me, I miss it. I miss it like crazy. So yeah.
Yeah, we definitely gonna have a good time. When you go, just remind me so I can see where I'm at, what I'm doing, my status.
It's a 2-day con. I'll probably just go on Sunday, I think. Or I may just go on Saturday so I can go to church on Sunday. I haven't decided. So I may go for 2 days or I may just go for 1. I haven't decided.
Where's the con at? Shouts out to everybody in the chat. Visions, shouts out to everybody.
I'll have to get it from Jeff because Jeff and 3 of my other convention buddies just told me about it. So I need to find out where it is. I know Jeff usually holds his conventions in the same type of buildings. That one building that we met in, for ToyCon or whatever.
Is it there?
I think it's going to be there. But I'll find out for sure where it is this weekend, and I'll definitely let you know.
Yeah, let me know if it's there.
Because I was telling Visions and all my fans, it's like Fears doesn't need another project to work on, but what I could do is I could film it and then just store all that footage on my hard drive and just edit it some other day, on a rainy day when Fears doesn't have any footage. Because I will give you YouTubers out there the best advice. You can never have enough footage. Keep stockpiling, keep stockpiling that footage, man. Because then if you've got nothing going on, you'll be like, you know what? I'm kind of like if you're in a bind and you don't have much money. Oh, I filmed 4 vlogs in a row. I'll get to work on those. So there it is. Larry Tate says, Fears and LC, you guys should apply for press passes for the con. Then it won't cost you any money. Well, at those toy cons, I'm saying at those toy cons, there's so little. I don't know if Jess does press passes. I'll have to ask Jeff though, because that'd be sweet if I can go to it for free. Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, but I think you got to show some kind of identification that you're in the press to get press passes.
Yeah, and I definitely don't work for a news station, and so doesn't LC. So I don't know.
I'm gonna be like, they're gonna be, yo, who you with? I'm like, yo, you ain't heard of me. Yeah, he was in Village Collectibles news station. Okay, we talk about collectibles and toys and statues all day.
You know what I would say? I'm like, I am goddamn Fears Man 26. That's who I work for, bitch. I make my own rules. It's Fears vlogging it all the way. It's Fears Man 26 all day, every day. Hell yeah.
That's how it is.
I'm like, so you hook me up with those press passes, biatch. So there it is. So, dude, how's your family been? How are the little ones doing? How's the content? How's everything been going?
To tell you the truth, everything's been good.
Good,
Family's
man,
good.
good.
Wifey's been working. She's actually at work now. Well, she just got off. Seeing that it's 10:20, she's probably still about
Well,
to get off.
just tell her. I don't know if you told her that my dad passed away, but
Yeah. Of course. She knows everything.
Okay.
I told her I've talked to you, and you know she gives her condolences, and she
I
was
appreciate
like,
that.
"Damn, that's messed up." You know.
Well, whenever you see her next, just tell her I said hello, and I'll
let her know you're back in town.
Yeah, and let everyone know. I'll come over to your house and we'll hang out. We'll do the one chip challenge. We'll do some gaming. We'll do some more VRing.
Okay, so
and Sam at one point, Sam said we got to get you, me, Randall, and Sam out. We got to go either bowling or we got to do miniature golf, and I'm gonna film all that. So at some point we're doing that too. When I don't know. Whenever all of our schedules, click together.
For me, I'm clear on the weekend. So
okay, and whatever job I get at that job agency, I'm gonna try and get at least Sundays off, for church and stuff. So, and for conventions, because 10 times out of 12, Jeff usually puts those conventions on Sunday. So what I usually do is I go to church real quick, and then right after church, I head right to the convention.
Nice,
yeah,
nice. Hey, and did you said you went to the Spirit Halloween?
Not yet. I'm going to though.
Oh, okay.
I'm definitely gonna do a vlog.
Cause yeah, you didn't see my my toy hunt? I did a toy hunt at the Spirit Halloween.
Oh no, I didn't. I'm gonna watch that. Is that on your channel?
Yeah. Cause my daughter works there, so you'll see my daughter on the video. But yeah, she works.
Okay.
She works for Spirit Halloween.
Last year I made a Spirit vlog, and I think Visions, you saw that one, right? The last one. Let me know if you did, buddy. So I'm gonna make another Spirit Halloween store vlog whenever I get some time. So yeah. Anyway, man, I just wanted to have you come on just for a little while. I'm so dead tired.
Hey, you're good, brother. Shit, I just finished my gaming stream, beat that game. What a cutter on here. Say what's up to you. Say what's up to the chat.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Well,
I'm about to start cooking in a few minutes.
Yeah, I did have dinner, but now I'm getting hungry again. So I'm gonna take a shower and make myself a little snack, eat it, and then I'm off to bed, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna make me some. Normally, you would the best way to subscribe what I'm making, you would call it Hamburger Helper.
Nice.
But it's not the Hamburger Helper from Hamburger Helper. I basically get the macaroni and cheese. I make macaroni and cheese, and then I make my ground beef separately. And then I mix those two bitches together. And then I make some garlic bread to go with that shit on the side.
Oh, nice.
That's what we're going to be tearing up. That's what I'm about to start cooking tonight. Actually, if you guys want, make sure to follow your boy on the Discord. I've been cooking live on my Discord. You know what I mean?
Well, speaking of your Discord, buddy, because my dad passed away, I haven't checked out your Discord probably in like 3 weeks. I went in there a night or two ago and I said hello to everybody. So I haven't checked out everyone's responses. So before I go to bed tonight, I'll definitely hop in the Discord for like 5 minutes and say hi to everybody.
Yeah. No doubt. Let me see what you guys should pay a lot. Yeah, and also I'm looking at the chat. I also see that Amazon. So I'm gonna look into Amazon for the one chip challenge to see if I can get my hands on them. If I can get my hands on them, I'll get 2 of them. And then next time you come over, we'll do the challenge here.
All I gotta say, man, is Fears is gonna be prepared. I'm gonna buy soy milk.
Buy everything you need to buy, because that's the fun part. Like, people think that they can, I know what I need to stop. So that's the funny part. When you watch these videos, everybody got their own concoction.
Listen,
we're gonna have a good time.
Visions, I kid you not. Picture this, my cup. I'll dump like Pepto-Bismol in that shit. I'll drop soy milk and I'll drop water in that bitch and just down it, because that stuff is gonna be so hot, it's beyond ridiculous. So yeah.
Yep. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. We're gonna have a good time.
Hopefully, we gotta do it on a weekend so Fears can recuperate. Because if I go to work, the next day I'll be shitting like a brick.
But also, we have to. Okay, when we plan it out that you come over, we're gonna chill, talk some shit, whatever, have a live stream. Then we're gonna do it after, because there's no fucking way that we're gonna start a stream, eat the chip, and then people think that we're gonna be talking for 2 hours. That's not gonna happen.
No. Like once we eat that chip,
once we talk, we have a good time. Then maybe an hour later we'll have the challenge. Then we can see how long we can last on the live stream before we say fuck it, we're done.
Yeah. So we're gonna film the one chip challenge like an actual video.
Yeah, it's gonna be official. Hey, for those that don't know, I've also did the Hot Ones challenge, and I also have that video up on my channel as well.
I gotta say that the bomb shit, it was pretty hot. Oh my god. But you know what? No, but it only lasted for about 30, 35 minutes, and then
but you didn't. Yeah, but all you did was have a lick. You gotta eat the wing.
Yeah, when I eat the wing, it'll probably last for longer. Yeah.
Yeah, but it'll be good. Hey, that you gotta do it for your fans. You know what I mean?
You know what? Visions, all I gotta say, it may be painful for a day or two, but at least it'll be some good content, buddy. Oh man.
It'll be good. It'll be funny. You know what I mean?
Anyway, I'm going to go hop in the shower, bro, but it's been a great stream. Shout out to LC. If you guys have not checked out his challenge, go ahead and plug your all your social medias, buddy. Go for it.
Yo, you already know. Check out your boy LC. He was in Vintage Collectibles. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Also, check out the Discord. When I'm not on YouTube, I'm on the Discord. You know what I'm saying? So,
all right.
Like I said, since I got to do a little cooking, I might just throw on the Discord on the live. You know what I mean? You'll see that if you go on the Discord, it'll say cooking channel, and then you can check me out.
Well, and like I said, before I go to bed, I'll hop in the Discord for like 5 or 6 minutes, say hi to everybody, and I'll definitely check out some more of your streams and stuff, and I'll definitely check out that Spirit.
Yeah, check out the one for the Halloween. Yeah, on the A. You know what's funny? When you watch the thumbnail, you're gonna see me with the mask of the what is this? The saw mask, and then in the background, you're gonna see somebody in the background that works there with a mask. That's my daughter in the thumbnail.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, me and my daughter's in the background. Yeah.
I'll watch the Spirit vlog tonight and I'll comment. I'll let you know what I think of it. All right.
All right, my friend. Hey, shouts out to everybody showing love in the chat. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. And Fears, you already know, man. Tomorrow, go take your ass down there, get that job that I told you about.
I'm going tomorrow.
You know, you got this, and you got this, brother. You got this.
I'm going tomorrow, bright and early. I've already got my suit picked out.
Go make sure you go with your resumes, and you're good to go.
I went to the library. I printed out the resumes, like you said. I printed off 6 resumes.
That's it. That's good.
And then I'm gonna bring my thumb drive, so I should be good to go.
Nice.
Hopefully they can get me a job, because you said there's all types of jobs there, like $20 an hour, $19, $18, $20, $21 an hour.
Yeah. You see my email? I've showed you my emails of the jobs.
Oh yeah,
I'm good where I'm at. So I don't need them.
Yeah, and are a lot of them like warehouse jobs, or are there all kinds?
Warehouse, security, whatever. They got a bunch of shit, brother.
Okay.
So
definitely LC said I will definitely walk out of there with a job.
Yep.
And he said I may not start the day of, but he said within a day or two my hours will start.
Yeah, because they always need people, man. I'm tired of them emailing me. That's why I told you, look at a bunch of jobs. You know what I mean? So you got this, brother. You got it.
I told my mom the sooner the better, because I can't wait to get back to work, man. I mean, I love like making content stuff, but like you got to make money to survive. And I want to start saving my money, because at the end of this year, I want to apply for that flight attendant job, and I'm gonna have to save up my money to go fly to their headquarters, and because you have to fly to their headquarters, do an interview like I did last time, and then once they accept you into the program, then you have to take off like 2.5 weeks to do their training program.
Yeah, you got this, my dude. Like I said, hey, as soon as when you go tomorrow, they'll tell you, we have this available. And once again, best thing they'll tell you, can you start tomorrow? The worst thing, hey, can you start Monday? Which is still good.
I'll tell them, and I'll do it classic Fear style. I'll zoom up. I can start in 4 or 5 hours. You let me know,
Call Junior. I just left. He just left. Call him.
So, yeah. So,
No, just call him. Bye.
Anyway, I'm going to let you go. Randall says, finally, we got Randall in the chat. Randall says, I can't come into the stream. I can instant message. Randall, I'm going to call you after the stream because I've been wanting to talk to you. I hope you and your mom are doing well. Stay safe during the hurricane stuff, man. And Randall says, you know that October is National Love Writing Month, John. Better jump on that writing the novel. I'm going to write a little bit of the novel, buddy. So I will definitely call you, Randall, right after the stream is done. Anyway, I'm going to end it by myself, LC, but later on this week or later on this weekend.
Well, hey, look, you already know you got my number. We'll link up and then let me know. Call me tomorrow, like I said, and let me know how it went.
I'll let you know how it goes. And whether you come with me to the convention this weekend or not, if you don't come with me, then I'm gonna do a convention aftermath stream where I talk about the convention, and I'll have you come on and I'll tell you all about it.
Sounds good, brother, man. Appreciate it. All right, brother. You have a good night. Got to get my cooking on. Good night to everybody in the chat.
All right. Later, LC. That was LC, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to LC's channel. Heroes and Villains Collectibles. Check him out on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. I got him to make a TikTok. Be sure to check out FearsMan26 on YouTube, FearsMan26 on the old TikTok, Instagram. Randall, I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing. Oh, Randall says my house is flooded. I'm in a hotel. Oh shit, Randall. I'm really sorry. I'm gonna call you right after. You can tell me all about it. But no, I'm gonna call you on Facebook, Randall. I'm gonna call you on Facebook. So yeah, man. I'm so sorry to hear that. That's crazy, dude. Oh my God. Well, Randall, I'm just glad you and your mom are okay, man. Because the house can be replaced, the house can be fixed, but they can't fix Randall or his mom if something horrible happened, So I'm just glad you're okay, buddy. But man, I'm telling you guys, hurricanes are no joke, dude. Hurricanes are no joke. Larry says, sorry for the bad news, Randy. Let us know if we can help. Yeah, if anyone can help Randy, definitely shoot Randy a message. Let him know. My heart goes out to my best friend, Randy. I love you. I love your mom. You guys are like fans. But we had a great stream. Fears is back in Florida. I will keep you updated on everything, guys. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to FearsMan26, Fears Vlogs, FearsMan26 on the old TikTok, and subscribe to me on Instagram at FearsMan26. And this is Fears. Bidding you guys a fond farewell. Peace. Deuce. I'm out of here. All right, bye.